Setting the trends that others can only follow. Otec 1029 FM, the pride of Ashanti. .9 Wamyankwe Musomwe Minyanu Dwabrem Brenio Bianya Kradum Yentie Dwabrem Yanu Mumia Nyiri Wamai Huai Dwabrem Sekabima Mikabisane Tiampa Amanyo Samu Amanyo Sefia Fanenina Roje Bianya Sunti Gabriel, I'm someone. I'm someone. 26. If you're fanning, and if I'm wondering, Obianya Sunti, what Otec FM 102.9.
abe kame ho ensem ye de ni nyina be brɛw ye bɔ no pepa ena adwada na yentumi eni nkomo kese no enti me basisi a
setting the trends that others can only follow. Otec 1029Fm, the pride of Ashanti.
Otec 1029Fm.
Juma, udan ya ye fe.
Mira me da se. Na esomoye no na aka o.
Eno de anyine ho maame. Aha dan ya ya boso fefefe nyina. Eye Donima C complex ahunu se. Etoda enua ye de boya dan so no. Eta hu anase mpo emuta popo. Eba sa na dan ne nyunu. Enti o de DSL alloying steel trusses. Enadia ye de go dan so aba. Eda bia utumi di go so. Efo ena enwe na achen. Enti se o de DSL alloying steel trusses ego dance wia na wo de Donima NMK premium roofing sheets and chancing aboso aka ho oh na chese adwumanes na NMK premium roofing sheets and chancing a Donima dia ben ye o ma hodo ye wo NMK lawn span alozinc and the governance IBR and NMK nails emu pia nso se woni sika Donima e ma otua ne kakra wenum ye latest products Donima dia ba abeka dada ne ho
entimi nkɔ he
kwasafo YF Johnson obenjiare anafre 0244 126625 and 0540 101 555. Donima Steel Complex. Babia at the power F1 no.
Apomodin mapade enoane hepa plus mixture. Apomodin mapade enoane hepa plus mixture.
Hey, unia, Pavi, and the Black Smokes Mr. No, malaria dronana. Ani, say nam sa, Ubeje the same wife, Nina, you tested positive. Ah, ya num bieno. Say a coup malaria morning Nina. I'm Nina negative. Adia, one my way, Hepa plus mixture no, and what do you swabba? Cynthia, I was our immune system, a strong debia. Anti Pavi,
A support to immune system no.
Na plus smokes no so, to malaria no good. Malaria symptoms, at a say etipaye, a fear, one more tour, and one meranumsa. Achakura 4 days, na Pavi, and the plasmox mixer, one nomono, two malaria and asakura. And yes, I dear Kuhu doctor. For 0542 778572 and now 0542 807907. My dear Drone pa Pavi plasmox. And Hepa plus Nina. A pen for a battle more manufo, and Quadawa in Fidu Nunca. Our pharmacist and her bashop.
FDA aje Jodin Kratwayatu. Medofo pa. Said ye debia ye cano, ni pediane caniano, any yenny. Eti any one samo dear, ye mont to ho and mont to ho, and tempara no to one among. Debia when you soak a cow, when you saw she show, O shadia say, are you wisi when ye as a boy when you saw, or say 10 tiny na meniso, menini tranchine, when you know F and fem utia waya, debia so bebama I, Dr. Rowe, as we yam redder. And penny fonso seal, ujai dear warrior, unya daji, a ye ni asem nieka. Timistro Pemrepa Daji, Nebra, by Grace Hospital. My doctor here ni, and show when in Famao. Ye show when him, ewa by Grace Hospital, ye share ni, ewa yarisabia ha. By Grace Hospital, no, ye wa Bremai, DVL in chain, or say Quadro area, wa. Bibiani Amienkasa, 0244 97 68 05.
Apomodin mapade enoane hepa plus mixture.
Pavi plasmox Hepa plus mixer. To malaria and asakura.
Sweet darling,
My beautiful baby.
Hepa plus mixture ye busie ya no mama hoden ba. Busumi pini menti ase me do.
Tie Hepa plus mixer. Enya dwuma ebeye woni padua no mu no. Afie kura na ebeye onwanwa mo. Eduro ye ma general well being. Ebusua pom mudin hu hia me yie. Esne bibia. Entimi manom pafie ha.
Share, we Hepa plus husband.
Ye de wa Hepa plus husband. And ye won so we Hepa plus wife. Na abua no. Hepa plus mixer. Ma je drone di pa. Pavi plasmox. Ena Hepa plus nyina. Apemfo abato mo manufo. Enu kwada woni mfie du mienu nka ho. Our pharmacist na heba shop. Etufo mfre 0542 778 572 and 0549 297-463. Hepa plus mixer. Mapobudra mapa.
FDAG Ejodin Kratwayatu.
Miss Chania, the Sahaba capsules.
Madam Sieni.
Hey, and to walk what you near pan and what's the sad Sahaba? Who are sasa.
Mandia, wouldn't be. And net dear, for once, my jewel, I do so have a messana who come from mammy. Oh, my number Timwa dance. Me and Pa Caneno, na Mrs. Namitrina to Cheme, Nami Coco Yadia so teach me. May number do so have a message. Na to go and the my free.
I do some radio. You tried you when you watching. I used to see the Coco Rocasia. Ah, Miss say, a person crying to my baby. Say, you do so have a message. And come a woman. What do I cry? Miss Mabuapasu. Nan say, dear, Ujina Brand.
A fire, ya do so have a campus. No, say, some Mijina, you who's a me a Bamamua.
I jenny, a young crap. I do some rate. Oh, be to me. I disappear for about I want more done for anyone I want to fit to me. Kumasi, at to phone out of phone call to say about Santa in the clinic. I was swimming macro, go filling station down Wemo, and a swam Pentecost I saw down. After I have a shopping from a CPM. From 0500 110 115.
I do
have my dancing.
Adeshemaima Valley View University suapon a agye din na agye hini e wo man mu watete anim defo bebre ya wode onim de eboa wo man Valley View University etetew ma woyam a enti ba bia wode certificate be kono ye so wo so achechefo a wonim de na o sani ma de kire e na kire de e wo suapon yi mu Valley View University kire de sua de edidi suyi MBA Strategic Management, MBA Banking and Finance, MBA Human Resource Management, MEd Administration and Leadership, MEd Curriculum and Instruction, MPhil Curriculum and Instruction. Waya postgraduate diploma in education. Ne nyina waya no kwasi adanko a. Waji first degree bia. Say eye first class, second class upper, any lower nyina. Wasaya BBA Human Resource Management, BBA Banking and Finance, BBA Accounting, BBA Marketing. Valley View University eye top up Emma HND holders. Eno kwasi adanko a no kire wade. Waji SSC yabodin krata. Na SSM Maths, English and Integrated Science, Wunya Grade A, Ecosi D, Wasi, Abodi Krata, Maths, English, Integrated Science, SSM Wunya A1, Ecosi C6, Sa necessary we electives non so ye. Waji mature students, necessary wadi free fear Jonunum Echo, Waya BSc Nursing, and midwifery, Waya access course, Emma Wani Okuta Hack, and NAC. Na SSC waya adwuma ben fie miensa na wo an no so eye adwuma
Valley View University yewo odium ye ben real line no obetimi afre yewo 0265818266 ana say 0244786372
Valley View University suapon mu okunini no
Otec 1029 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Dwabrem.
On Otec 102.9. Yeah, Koya, ya Sayaba. Ajwa.
Hey.
Nampom to say.
Namana domi hui.
Say weekend na bibia so ya boko.
Yeah, it was good.
We thank God. Say weekend na nko ye dia na ye beka say asemasi. But akoye dia na je say eno ano no.
Yeah.
Eno ano no.
It was good.
Ya me na da na say. Enye obi a nya ni say.
Oh, no crack.
Obi a nya ni say.
Adomara.
Oh yeah. Obi o ha weekend odi ni nyina hospital.
Yeah.
Ebusuani we fa na nua na ma na eja na ha na nanso na ma.
Mu twa mo ho saa.
But odi e koba say ya na ya da na say. Na ya sanstre ne se na otwi so ono ane dia onfa ye ntwa ade bia be ya sembo ni bia no mo ma bi nto ye me ye ntu bi nkwanhia bia so yin free akwam obi bia so tie ye bia dwumadie bia odie bia no enye nkoso de oton ye misa bo ne ye nto na ono so sika mra ne botom sika wo botom a eno ana o president enye de otia konwa no so no sika wo botom a je wo botom ni president exactly. Debi cassette. Sometimes it's good you depend on the economy of God. But nipa so wanya harder. Untimi nka say because we depend on the economy of God until we share them now don't say share them fam. Sika no ma pie. Na san wanim fifire. O san wanim fifire a Nyankopon ebeto sunsu pa. Ama bibia e kama. Yaba. I'm saying some man, and you crowd with the sincere and papers.
Mekawala and Baby BBC News Stories, so I say.
A dose of
and some Dawson, Tino Papa Payamo Bosso, na Yenso, so Ewa Hasi. And Chair Cranny Obama, man, yes, Finance Minister. Uncle Ato Obama Shoja Fiampeni and power by him. At the 2026 Yakoma Bosikane Betruja Edimayen. Na Akoma Bosikano or the Betruja and a fee and I'm paying for one woman can be a woman, Bessica Semun to ya. Wamasha see a point in Yamebia, a was set a bano a shen washing ye ever home. Then I can be a my economist back up. Dr. Frank Bano wakasa dia tu ejase 2026 budget no se ye betumi edisoni edisu eye dia ene na ewo se ye hwese de nhihye na edi agu akwan mu no ye beye ne aye ne yie enkoba se eye ya no a da bi na mom na ewo se execution no ekoyie kama ebiem ye spending no ya na eboye kapa nti obesere se ehonso no yama yani enkwa ho na ekwan aye fa so na ye de esika nso no ye betumi ahwe ne ye ni atutu eni ama ye sane ye beya ya yensam we bekinkan kire Ghana fo no ye betumi ahwe na emu nsam ahodo ni nyina da ya tumi ede aye adwuma na 24-hour economy ode asempa na bo ehun nsam wa ha Ministry of Finance wa bra wa mo ekasa ede afa kwama bosika na betrov just 110 million Ghana cedi ya allocate ede ama 24-hour economy program no na eno na Finance Ministry no di nchechiremu abase sa 110 million Ghana cedi no we no enye se ni nyina na ye de kwakoyo debi nya full funding ni we amount bi a ye de ato ho a ba be facilitate ye ba be hwani atoto ye ni amaye towards the 24-hour economy enya full amount ni na se ska we de nkehwa enti se de na kwofo bi se funding na enu ani na bi hye ba bi Finance Ministry say nya enu ani ti Ghana fo mu nya abotre why we ye de ba batutu ye niama facilitate ye niama ansakra na ye betie sikwan mu ayate asi enti sa 110 no de enya sa sika ni nie nya sika ase ye de ba be ni nie ti Ghana fo enya eho abotre na ewa sports stadium na watwetwa mu emu nsam bebre ya chi baba ya rakra bi mu da so awo konfa no che emu nsam na kwakoye bebre e ka ho bi e ma omo reschedule tama abekọ no ma hwehwe height ahodo ni niam ahodo bebre no aba beto just Ghana forces omo suspend e work de no omo de aba beto just 20th November na se ya wode ya no mbe hyase ai screen ahodo ni nyina
na kumasefo no so de no ye ukwada
ya bi na nkan de na ye na de chinye ya wada
nti on me hu se omo de messages no ama applicant no nti nyame ya doma Wednesday on the 19th of November. This particular
next
one. Say budget ni so ato force nka say omo create 800 jobs. Also omo create 800 jobs. 800 jobs na tosum since obeka so be create 2 million. Into 800 jobs no.
It's not possible.
A gradual process. By 800,000 not that form. 800,000 jobs not that form since I became 2 million. Now when to me anya be 15,000 cry. And na ya sem.
Na can he job ho asemi mantre ho emuta kawakasa. What they atu just send kan ye yomu pa ne papa mu a. Ke was security officers ya nke ne nkrofo kwa kopre. To me fa more than 100,000 ye chiri. We kwa na so to da no a budget allocation no ya na emwa wo mo sa si e be fa bok bebre sa ti so me ne kakra but still na
and they say they have 4 years to operate
nti was say
no safi no mkonya 1 year
also even with that no omni finance ministry ne mampani ko kasa say ne be ya se betumi aye ho bribia because e was e fa dom wo na so ne nyina ye sikasem ye sikaya in
the budget so under education section no session or kase 10 category B schools on be upgrading to category A.
Interesting.
And 30 category C schools so on be upgraded to B. I think somewhere in sa ebeboa papa. Na budget Ghana and so catch to force and say ebe COVID-19 no pese otwam next year no omo mebu di omo agene ho akonta so far omo ba di omo agene no omo mebu ho akonta nsana omo scrape COVID-19 no efiri ho se omo soe omo mpanyin so asoe justice bafoboni we on okay very good na minorities warning say omo ahwe ni ya ebe akwa constitutional crisis diaba but I am also hearing from a year NDC for no some of our legal team for say upon a year swearing of a year justice Bafuboni definitely ombekwa ko ye bibia for constitution there will be a constitution amendment for what they call before MPP NDC beka say o free abenwa so no MPP for no mra no omaye sa amendment no awie
protect wine
protect Ghana
the amendment
on a year infant say removal of the chief justice
okay
inti omba akoye constitution amendment inti se ba ne say NDC bekwa ana se bre no so na NDC so kwa MPP mra no no my constitution amendment na wie dia metete no ti ye
politics
Catholic bishops akache mampanyi so declare state of emergency mo ene bosway
abusia for Catholic bishop conference wo makasa dia tu dwa kire se hwe enyama bi ha o na we no mu kohia ye wada mango savannah mantemu no mo kire se the fight against illegal mining said the nkrofo kase declare yen declare ade no enu said ye ntumi manage enu said ye ntumi nso ano wa mo kire sade no ba bia kono eni nyanyo na ase Ghana na no ye twen hu se obi anya nsuo nom bibi boni bi betu obi ansa kwa ne hu sade na ye critical wa mo kire se ba bia de na du no aya den yanyi ntum sade state of emergency se ye jaya ba bia ye bibia ye nyai yadi niam egu akwan mu a yenye niam papapa ne yie anya saade a ebe yese ye ko aban bia ba wode ne nkrofo beba operation wei nine months wei na obi abeti ne team blue water gas aban bia ba obeti team om de ba beku ati agalamze na so ebe bia se ebe yensem bebre nti wo mo sere ade ne de mundi declare state of emergency ewo galamse be bia zone ne wo no omu areas ahodo ni nyina sane ebe ya the fight against illegal mining no ekon no ye behu ba bia be kon akwakodo nya saade a say ya ne ye enko ba bia enti de omo so ede aba betum ewo ho eno no na Joyce Bauer Yera Mahama ne presidential advisor no wono kro ya tamomo poshi Joyce de woni Yera Mahama onennu a ne special adia wakasa de ato dwane ene okọ Facebook handler en wode beto ho a wo kire mu se wo man no ya ba be set up special court bi a eba beta kill audits ehun sensem any galamse ehun sensem eniama mienu we na sa special court no eni omni attorney general officer be kasa public account committee ombe kasa acting chief justice isi a yaje na tumwe eni mpanyimfo wodo bi omka bi ewom kasa no mate special court away wo court na select committee na ni atoto wano ade ehun se procurement breaches bi akoso wo baabi asam musika asem na nsisi so asa special court no we na asem ne nkoda ho mfie duni enka nwie we ye pepa sanso na galamsey cases ahodo no eho ne be direct ni nyina ade akosa ne be ya the fight against illegal mining na ahodo nso no ye betumi akoni biemtie no ye nsem bia Joyce Bauer ene wode ababatu jana kokko board fo na ekasem wa mo kire se in 3 years no cocoa smuggle $1 billion and o main acosti you 1 billion o yes say one more member ye Cote d'Ivoire ni Togo yi any ejai some crofo etwe famu de kwa hwa ni crofo smuggle de fa hwa cocoa no ene sika kakra bi nam de be ma me dia o de Cote d'Ivoire no o de Togo enti enkonta no wo mubu wie ndi aba beto dwa no we no 1 billion kura bi da chire wa mo kira say in 3 years o man no ye bu nkonta na smuggle nko akoko sankrofo de fa kuntu na se de awurawuram de akwa ma ahodo so atwa si akira kwa akoton no eka de abra wo man eno no wo mo nton wa ha o mo kira say ya na sika no ye de na emu hwanti o mo de Cote d'Ivoire na si Togo emu nsam a koko bode ne wo de aba betu dwa no kahe
yeah okay mo say so budget nim no era to force and catch say seminar mantini ye dia aircraft I be purchasing in Abeka could see bear 6 because I say 4 helicopters.
New ones.
New ones. Sir, now police for the end ones over to that. Police for the end.
I'm really trip dear Nana, there be a
police for the oh, police for the end. Oh, MPP told me and son.
Now I don't want to.
Me and son. Now, minim yentia, sir, helicopter no, almost time move. Minim sebia. After no more training police officers in the
yeah, presidential one they call France in so Ababedu.
Falcon 900 no.
Say no. Repairs ni bibia.
Oh, and it's a bedu dada. It be drew on the 10th November. And a buy.
Testing, I was almost tested. Or 2 February no maybe be maybe.
Ama ye bibia.
See, I bet me you so and so. Yeah, hi, e be you see
na see. I'm sure so bedges. I didn't.
Then yes, he can the call France acquire repairs in the
sister. Wo na ka dia we mission na kosi baby be. E ko 8 months ni o.
8 months.
8 months na kosi o na wo na ka ba na.
Repair.
Na wo na aba na ka sitrem ka betrem.
Na da mentrem.
Okay.
What about Akratu Kumasen so am
say life saving jacket ni ade o mu dia say enye problem.
Say you almost say well equipped.
Oh, okay.
I'm so messy na kama pa.
Oma hwe ne kama. Oma miemia ni mo kama.
14 na ye say oma jeni.
Oma yeni na afri ho.
Ti sa mo boan so amomie hu. Sa nya fit for purpose a. Na ye beto fofra na mo ma ye hu.
Fofro de so a ye hia fofro.
Na say omo beto no e be cheska kese dia kwa kwa
fofro de. E na onim say ka say top presidential jet si akra oma mpanyin kra ko place order. Even with the Ghana Air Force through the Ministry of Finance. Helicopters ye pesi your mine pesi purchase no taxpayers money.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, so akaso purchasing is ampo presidential jet no emra no no man panyi otisu sese kra no ntia konwa so bio
na foforo
no ko na time asoma ko because who place order now for the to the best of my knowledge edi be mfie miensa and sana ababe drew because nti ombe no according to specifications the ope ewom no mbeye edi amount we nya de ni kwan so mokoto de aye ne be 1988 grade say so o hwe ayi friends the police helicopter ya udi akira ko hwe model na to say helicopter no ache
ni di se mu hia foforo
ache papa o ya ta momo ye Charles car dada ba ko green no
oh ya kai
Charles car dada no engineer car no sabre no mo de yes ache o
eno ya ba ya
nti bibisa se o mo ka so o mo kwa ko trainee police for no amomo tumi fly helicopters no na helicopters na freeze da o mo ka sa mi hu helicopters no wie mo ada obehu a seat match
oh enu mom di ya yehu
seat match
display wo soro kakana
e display springs yo kakra ni ade na san kwa ko si base helicopter na ba mi nim de ye nti e be srom helicopter na hodin wo mu di a o mo sha se yusu maye
e bi nim na ehia fofora mo maye simple
o mo hwe na foforo so na mo bi because you to me for taxpayers money nkoto helicopters be 3 na fa mbesi base hosa debi o fly mine
beautification
and police for no mkosua ni twie no munya nsua nwie
eno sankachu
na me kan say sit match nkwani on helicopter eno me da say myself Otec 1029 ya beto so afri ha nti bomodian na kai na kache obi se bre na so yesin konwa nti de tie bia no obedi akire na yetumi asomaman no
I wanna be there when the people start to turn it around, when they triumph over poverty. I wanna be there when the people win the battle against AIDS. I wanna lend a hand. I wanna be there for the alcoholic. I wanna be there for the drug addict. I wanna be there for the victims of violence and abuse. I wanna lend a hand. Say to Mamina, to
Otec 1029 yɛbɛhwɛ budget no 2026 budget no ɛdi animu a yɛfoto samfo ɛbɔ ɔmɔden a ɛde brɛ ɛwɔ mmarahyɛ badwafie no yɛbɛhwɛ ɛno nso yɛbɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ na yɛakɔ akɔhwɛ Ghana mmarakonini no deɛ ɛka mena wodi nkɔmmɔ yi saa berɛ yi anaa wotie mi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was swear in a Justice Bafoboni as the new Chief Justice ene duya enti na okomra shebe dwefie nso a eye domkuma ku a ewo ho bo eye aban no kokko se omhwani ne ba kofa eye Ghana mamra emu ohaw de aba se de bia meka no Ghana mamra no a ye de bu man no eye afi apema hankro de okru mienu no saa buku no na krata no omahwani a ohaw bi ebetia simu a enye ohaw ketwa eno nso ho ensem ewo ho na Catholic bishops no enso catch on mampanyi se be yanko on declare state of emergency because the be anioma no ekeka kono eni eya yenyan enti sha no se NDC Jackson Darren Pra eba beka yensa ewa ha ama yetumi adi sankomo no Oka Ashanti regional communication team no eho na afei so NPP Alhaji Shak Cheibrobe or Tescon patron ewo KSTU obetene nkan wa ha awiai na owura John Akwasiam Ponsa or economist or science so financial and investment analyst na obeti se yene no edi ana omiense nyina edi nkomo ofia but in the meantime mame kwa man so na mene Dr. Sikayena Dr. Azaya Sikayena eni nkomo or economic lecturer wo Ghana Communication Technology University on the budget. Doc, otemeka memwa ha. Doc, patron pum ti san wiei.
Ya me aga no so.
About adum ti yenso yan hoye. Otec 102.9 wasantimantem. The afternoon political show sunu edi nkomo Dwabrem dwumadie so. Doc, ya bopunu ma enya ne bone so na nchechiremu ni adwenkyere eno na yedi bu man no. Na enche ya photo samfo edi 2026 ahead ye kwakuru 2026 Ghana yakon mabo ho sem wakunche ni nyina de egu krata so o de brayen e wo House of Parliament na utie budget no uhu ni sen
that's it. So budget in all I mean who say it is more of a conservative budget in the sense to say we share abino 2026 senior opese odinisika we share the deficit ewo adienimu the total revenue and the total expenditure ewo mu oti say the budget deficit no ewo mu no is about 4.6% of GDP. Na after social budget no ankasa edin that's why researching for growth, jobs and economic transformation. Now share near ewo mu no I see the budget to still be of a stabilization budget than a transformation budget, even though there are some attempts in it the transforming economy. Because all person can say economic transformation. Economic transformation in process here to change the structure of the economy from service and agriculture to manufacturing. Now, through that, any expect to say you being a growth, development, and then improve living standard of the people. But from what I see in the budget, I think the government is still being more conservative because gains in a way on per se and so he's being careful in his spending.
All right, but said what build a scoop no. You share the economic growth and development so far in the 2026 budget. Kwan be na wo say aban ayese obe planning and our plan be no de agu akwan mu or de be achieve 6% projected real GDP growth in 2026 now kano na sectors buying a bit drive growth we di amayen
Yes, Ntina Nameka say, beginning of this year, no, they projected the economy to grow around 4%. And the economy, no, they grew by 6.3%. So one will expect the growth projections, you know, will be a way or the projection or year for a better way. So I just say, one will expect their growth projections, you know, maybe I will expect the economy to grow around 7-8%, because we share your current as a developing country, Ghana, no, see, you reduce inequality and poverty. We need, in fact, we need a consistent growth rate of about 10 to 11%. Going down from 6.3% to 6%, you know, I see that the government want to still be very conservative. But even that, you know, what was the last year growth, you know, it was highly driven by service and agriculture.
Okay.
And moderately, there was a moderate rebound in the industry sector. But this time around, social and Yoma Abino Officer Yenwa, investment in the agriculture, mechanization, irrigation, and those ones, you know. Again, one will still tell you, say, the growth is typically going to be, promoted or fashioned by service and agriculture. But 24-hour economy agenda no on because it is a private sector led agenda. Say bino and me and yes, then even the growth in the industry no but we are only praying that the indicators will be the same, so that kakrebi obey injecti woman, there will still be a rebound in the industry sector.
Exactly. But
you know, basically, you know, it will not change. It will still be the service and agriculture. And again, that would defeat the transformation, economic transformation agenda. No, but let's pray, say, industry will also grow better than 2025.
Almost idea, but agriculture no market is here no share allocation eco agriculture. Do you think allocation eco agriculture no and over to me a drive a growth now pay ahead of 2026 no?
So it is one after the other. In fact, I think that they would do well, except that I say Abine to me share some few challenges in the agriculture sector. When we say Ghana, we have not been able to commercialize agriculture because of the land tenure system. You know. The land tenure system, you know, has made it difficult for Ghana to commercialize agriculture. Number two, when we say galamsey no ama farming lands kofo bebre koko womo edit every okran waton no the two galamsey nti ama farmlands nso galamsey no no nti in terms of crop yield, you know, the government have to, look at it again. But there are policies like Nkoko Ketenkete, the policy of say now we should consume locally produced rice, locally produced cereals, are very good. Into what the government need to do is say, once he is advocating for that, you know, so to me, meet demand, you know. Say, who advocate say school for in the locally produced rice, you know. Now, say the supply by the local producers, you know, and meet demand. Now they will still go outside. There should be that policy to help them. And even when their excess supply in the government will absorb it such that my prices in my form. And also to stabilize food inflation for us. And then go on getting the agenda of say schools. Say Ghana, you about 500, more than 500 secondary schools, right?
Yeah.
Now say Obia government need to make Buam Obia to produce 10,000 beds. It will serve that poultry needs in the Sika Edikokra Akoko Fosuno. So Betiama school for Bejan Kusiedi, Yansu Benya Bia Iwi. And even the funding of the free SHS in Krano. Now the schools will be able to do that because they will generate income through the beds now. So the government can take advantage of that. Na omuntimi enshemu kina ewo ehono. It is not about the allocation, So it is about senior sikanumpuna abino allocating obitimi because we have a problem. You see, one of the problems are planting for food and jobs, FAC was input leakages. Input leakages into fertilizer near idea. Say if free through wherever we drew Ghana for and so if the government will look at that, na we are whole, but na omode ma party for near inti he should make sure say one more deserve says omunya we and go input fertilizer for na de more it to go there, okay? And then weak monitoring. And when your money divert.
Okay.
Because the concept is that and the amount produce na triaka na profit in the fact. But if I say my party party, the manual also I have say my trouble amount me declare so and good policies, So the problem over the years has been weak monitoring, input leakages, and then low commercialization because of the non-tenure system. Practice it.
Okay.
The government should look at that.
You are driving me to another area. Very necessary, but minim say oguso a study budget no onyan wie there, but Osha abayno lay down measures bia obe make sure say budget no ebe focus on job creation. Said the finance minister can say government is going to create about 800,000 jobs. But Osha say budget o de buy ya Osha measures bi o wa o de gu akwan mu a ebe focus so much on job creation.
Yeah, so the agriculture way na me can say it will give a lot of jobs. Okay. So rice farmers, any maize farmers, maybe create jobs among for. Even Crown Cocoa in the Tinketing is going to create a lot of jobs and even exports. Okay. Once they succeed in that area, is going to help. And of course, one more big push. The road constructions, infrastructure construction is going to also give temporary jobs to a lot of people. Okay, because road contractor, the small or any road where the crowd to massive road at the Amanua. Say road, it did 1 year crown or before enya, but the next 1 year omonya ejuma aye. Okay, they are going to build schools near there. Those are temporary jobs for Ebenya. But the 24-hour economy focus on initiative, the goal is to increase productivity, create jobs, and then reduce congestion. So reduce
and then also to foster export.
Exactly. So once they are able to do it very well, they create jobs, And that is the good thing. And yes, I know we have been said one will create jobs still in the public sector. It will choke the public sector, and government's wage bill is also going to increase. But government doesn't have that space. And especially the agricultural sector, it means here there will be a lot of linkages. For
all right. Abra already budget no. Adia bakwa mi hu or budget and I'm a budget nim was a year primary surplus. Primary surplus or kasabia primary surplus, especially a bar debt management and then the physical discipline. No can be BFA primary surplus no. But we should be a druna. Do you see eagerness be your budget? I maintain a fiscal discipline. A bit to me, my primary surplus in terms because on the we share the giving revenue shortfalls. No, say you need fiscal discipline. No, obviously, and yeah, dear pay as of mine 2026. Our budget in years abeka. But who say a buy no I ready so be you so kete say katasishane proye and to me MP a year abayin wem.
Okay, primary surplus, basically, it is a fiscal measure that will tell you, say, the government is living within its means. So, sika opeso nyano, any senior opeso dino, nya onyano no aye na bin so bidi. So it means that they want to live within their means. That is the explanation. Now budgeting is projecting about 4.6 deficit. And instances are almost revenue target no more and it's going to widen the deficit. Now the problem is that Ubisan said, okay, they are going to digitalize the revenue collection. They are going to use AI at the port. And then they mentioned formalization, just to widen the tax net. So a lot of people will be taxed no more to me. If they can do that, and currently Ghana is doing about 13 to 14% of tax to GDP ratio, and that is even far below the South-Saharan average of 18. Okay. We still have a lot to do, and what it means is that one more tax in order to increase tax compliance, there should be an innovative way to me. Number one, number two, and people will willingly return their taxes to the government. Just obey you sue more education, obey you sue digitalization to widen the tax net. I don't know how they are going to do it, but if they can do it, that will be better. So, what it means is it's going to increase the deficit, and that is going to increase borrowing, because the deficit is definitely going to be financed through borrowing, and government is likely to borrow through the domestic market. Okay. Because of IMF program any restructuring I feel that country now recover. Okay, we are now getting investor confidence in the system. To go to the external market, you only go there to borrow at a very high cost. But government, Minister of Finance, like I said, he doesn't have the appetite to go there.
Okay.
And what it means is a deficit, is going to borrow from within.
All right.
And so when to me, I'm measured in his spending or increase deficit in a pay, there will be pressure in the domestic market. So That is what it means.
All right. Okay.
So definitely, now buying need digitalization, you know. So to me, there are the ports. It can be a fine chain. Now compliance increase here. It is going to help.
We my main fa we ntwam na yemfa nkomonisi wa baby I would kofa in mama kai. This is a situation whereby you have potential revenue shortfalls no they say what catch they say or be cancel COVID-19 and then alongside VAT reforms did this you safe there.
Yeah, so that is the question. I mean, as someone making in a honor or free back. So COVID-19 or baby cancel. What it means that amount, you know, is going to go out from your revenue streams. So what I say. So how are you going to make it up? No. Just say obey increase tax revenue. Now obey through digitalization. And I tell you, say, the amount of money that people earn and they don't pay tax. So, Otimia, we don't even need to go and borrow. Okay? Because Uko outsider, I mean, in the European countries, it passed through the system and they tax you. But, me 400 cities. Okay, so system no see it near formalize no we will earn enough and spend. But so when there, then I am sure say he will come back for mid-year budget review. He will come back say he's mixing his revenue target and that we have to get help. Of course,
irrespective of widening the tax.
That means
yeah. So I don't know. Said the Oche, so about for mid-year budget review now. Say yes, your baby son. Say your baby son say irrespective of widening the tax net, still.
Hello.
Not me bisa say said the Oche about mid-year budget review. No, because I said it. Yes, your baby son said na tax net no. Kwame wa fast we biem na we biem akodru hin.
Yeah, and you obey explain actual. And you know it is a projection. Budget is kind of a projection. A lot of things can happen. He might even spend more because of, let's say, budget overruns in a government project. Where there have been some overruns near the delays via the bank. And it says, can it be back on near the? They will say, yeah, expenditure no akosro. The go also a revenue no target is obinyano wenya. So he will explain to you why he needs additional money.
Don't get as I said, you may want to
good body always say, you know, it is also helping them a lot.
For sure.
So they are also earning a substantial amount of money from there. My last way has to do with the Mahama Care officer or the Ebekam. Okay. So I was just wondering, you know, the reason for bringing out policies, you know, sometimes, you know, is to, leave a legacy. So sometimes, you know, is to leave a legacy. Sometimes a particular problem be in a person solve. So once I saw that, I was wondering, say, number one, is it going to actually look out for other areas of illness, health insurance, and cover? Or is there a means that those areas, and give it to me, they expanded health insurance coverage, you know, so that SARS can also, yeah, they are come with. But of course, you know, maybe it is a legacy that he would want to leave. And so the government want to carve that one out and then use it to take care of other coverage, health insurance and cover, or even say health insurance and cover they want to But the danger in such policies in say the moment obi free our the incoming government normally don't want to because of just the need. So I was thinking that for the sustainability of it, anka or they can have insurance, and as I can or they can increase the coverage, anka it would have helped.
Dog, me that's the same. You may watch it on your dinkomo. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you.
All right, bye. Dr. Isaiah Sika Yena, economic lecturer with Ghana Communication Technology University. And I say, menene dinkomo, Prof. Mema
Yeah, dear.
E patron am pom to say.
Dr. Cash, ya me adom me ho ye also e.
Adom ni ntiyanso ya ho ye. Budget no ho nkomo. Very, very necessary.
Yeah.
Me kai say adeɛ bɛkye ama yɛra to forcing ready budget no.
Yeah.
Me make point be clear ha. Me nim say na wa ha dia.
Okay.
Yeah, I said say me share him for economic growth and development.
Yeah.
Fiscal discipline and debt management.
Yes.
And revenue mobilization and tax reforms.
Yeah.
Social protection and human capital development, infrastructure development and energy.
Yeah.
Transparency and accountability.
That's right.
And I'm the revival of a year kumfi.
Okay.
And there be Commander Sugar Factory.
Okay.
Media no so ekokan.
Yeah.
Well, what year budget no?
Yeah, Doctor.
Budget no who is saying?
You Dr. Cash Medase said ye me ba na me tie one lecturer. Wa mo meeting to me bo meeting John Akosi Amponsa. Okay.
Aboda da dancer.
Sir, you Dr. Cash. The woman say budget na si ebu nkontina kohwe time a NDC nya akwanya baya.
Pacho maka se munu nko o side. Dabi
Mo yo. Ye ebu nkontina kohwe the time a NDC eba power. How was the state of the economy? Na enipe fili say ewo menum. Na GDP growth say. Na si ebu nkontina obi beka say 9 months pe. What has been the turn around formula or magic here? Edi ababi drew baby ayedri. Inti I don't need introduction of budget. Free say what year for the and I'm said they be our church no. Oni munim what a budget is. Now it's a projection of how the government intends to spend. Nisika sem a kwan be no befa so obi sika aba ne fotum and a kwan be no befa so a obe spendi sika. This our projection we nyina no. And I'm say constituency bia e de rep baako eko parliament nti. Okan e de kire wonom a e kire se waka kire Ghana fo nyina. Na me de me hu ni se yenka ni nyina fua de mkenkan ye ni de metie ni nyina fua. It's a budget of hope. It's a budget of resilience. It's a budget of growth. Provided say or the will, the commitment, the discipline to be able to carry the washeshe our budget num. Dr. Cash, yehwe ni yehwe no into sectors here. Yefa macro economy no nko waye bi pa. Macro economy no yedi firi hine ene yedi koduru hine. At the time ana NDC betna akonwan so no. Yenim se na inflation ene nam 23.2%. Na interest rate ene nam 30%. Afi public debt ni ene nam 658.6 billion Ghana cedis, Dr. Cash. Exchange rate ene nam 12.15. Afi over gross international reserves no so near 2.5 billion. And at the last one, fiscal deficit near 5.8 billion Ghana cedis. US dollars, sorry. Now, you can't ensem nyina fua ene yaba be hunu se budget we ya President Mahama any atoforcing aye inflation kwa rate ya abinda danum etimi dwane ya call over 40 no aban we or the aba single digit. Na deɛ wɔ sɛ atiefo gyina ehunu ni sɛ ye ka single digit anka Ghana and the target for inflation paa no 8 plus or minus 2. Nti sɛ within 7-9 months aban we estimate the inflation every baby a ne wɔ na bedru 8 dia Dr. Cass was say ye bona baso for this budget. If say the first pillar oye mampanyina in economics was so hwɛ no macroeconomic stability. Ye ka macroeconomic stability a ye ka ekwanya aban as a government no wobefa so na watoto ni sikasem, watoto ni interest rate, watoto no exchange rate, watoto no inflation rate ama instead of going up no ebeba form. If you say ye won sunsuaso kese ewo agents miensa entem se kuro bia no ahokyere bebe kuro no mu a government ne kwan obefa so manage the macroeconomic indicators no ebenya sunsuaso kese wo temamufo so a ye frɛ won household no the same measures ebenya sunsuaso kese ewo wonum so a eye wonum adwuma a ye frɛ won firms no nti obaaye no de wedi kan aya budget yi adanedi with figures ami ehunu ni say what tackle strongly macroeconomic indicators. If you say you cannot start from anywhere except you deal with those indicators. Na ene bibia ye positive. Bibia ye positive ni kire say Ghana eduru mpempen so a ye grow eman ye. Ghana eduru stage ya so mampanyini we born homodin with fiscal prudence or fighting corruption. Afe or spare growth in the service and agriculture. Now some spare growth with 24-hour. A boost to exporter. I'm telling you, say a bedroom may be enchekra. Ghana will be like Abrochire. Per this budget. Any the posture of government we. Dr. Cass, eya na ye keka indicators na.
Eya ye dia mama jedi.
Okay. Ne say ho.
Because well, the okano to some extent, me who say budget no. Oka se okwa ko bie office bia ebehwe esikasem so.
Okay.
Me nim se obekai ehonum no dia.
Okay.
I don't know me osio or bie office bia no ebe check esikasem na me bisa se na se esikasem na oba be check no. Na procurement authority no ho dien. You understand?
Yes.
Because we say sa office na oba be bie no. Sa office na be check esikasem nyina. Intina say contract bia ye de ensa be hyase ana de omuso de omusa be hyase whatever they will do make sure say sa they say value for money office.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Or say value for money office.
Yes.
Or so establish value for money office.
Yes.
We have value for money office. We have the public procurement authority.
Yes.
Then alongside nina echo into fiscal discipline.
Yes.
Dia animetumi agedi.
Yes.
But don't forget a nipa.
Okay.
Alongside human behavior.
Yes.
A better na possible.
Okay. Dr. Cass, Krobia so no se wo check economic dynamics. Na wo hwe ekwan a government no be fa so a. Ni nsem a waka ne bose konkron ene ne deda a waka kire ni pekuo no. Wo betimi aya. The first thing you have to look at ni say is the government operating a political economy or a dynamic economy. The ye kire ni say obi a oye oba say ono de ordinary political party na aba no. Otaya appointments a enipa na o appoint wo mu no. Nye ne wura nse de ni wo mu achi because of nipa no nim die wo field na ordinary question. To be hu say obi a obetimi appoint you because what contribute to ono we ne power. In the first place, so John Dramani Mahama ne ba oba ye ya yenka no kre. Appointments ya waye nyina from my perspective. Wonuma enim de no wo experience e o baby a wonum nim die ekopem no ode wo say. That alone should tell you straight away say this government was committed to indeed resetting Ghana. That is the first point. The second point is say oba ye no within 8 months no ni post chat say obi a watena opposition na waba na nkrofo aboa no amenenya tumi no oba ya nkrofo na eboa no na kepe ministerial appointments no or reduce ministries from over 160 to 65. Hey, no be ka say aden odi nipa anase nipa amoa no. That alone tells you say Dr. Cass sika kwodi betua ministers ye no moka petrol allowances ya wodi bema won stipends ya wodi bema won abra won mo tu kwan banglos a won mo be high wonum personal assistance utility bills a obe use di nyina no me ye calculation last time with the law of averages, you know, I was getting close to $5 billion. Wow. Now, say Omampanyini Bafofro. No yen she we to cut down expenditure. No cut it down the size of the government, irrespective of the pressure. Ebe banoso from the political party. A one so indicate say this is a government who means business. That is point number 2. Now, dear Dr. Cass.
Ebesa wanu sina mebemu yena ebe corrective figures be.
Okay.
Met me abema na.
Dwabrem.
Yeah. Bepese ye check ye international reserves no.
Okay.
International reserves no ukutu figure be.
International reserves.
Okay. International reserve na $2.5 billion. Let's check the figures very well.
Gross international reserves.
Exactly.
$2.5 billion.
Yeah, 2.5.
Yes.
All right. Then again on the inflation, oba na 54.
Okay.
0.1 23%.
Me pacho inflation make 23.2%.
And the one on the phone you can 54.
Oh, there be me say a skyrocket kodru.
Na kodru.
Oh. Now, 40, and no can say a skyrocket over 40. That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Dr. Cass,
because na ye figures be
okay.
Ewaha.
Yeah.
Say yesuya de.
Okay.
And figures into yantu ya boa.
Of course.
Someone will be missing.
Dr. Cass, and say koso.
Mr. Wa, November 2024.
Okay.
Eba down.
Okay.
November 2024 na 23%.
Then
inflation
yes, 23.2.
Okay, we come for rebase figure.
Okay.
Into 23%. Then December 2024, 23.8.
Yes.
January 2025, now 23.5.
Yes.
Then February 2025, 23.1.
Yeah.
March and about 22.4.
Yes.
April and about 21.2.
Yes.
May. April and about 21.2.
Yeah.
Into May and about 18.4.
Yes.
Into the declining nature.
Yes.
And June about 13.7.
Yes.
July about 12.1.
That's right.
August about 11.5.
That's right.
September 9.4.
Very good.
Then October 8.0.
Very good.
The research shows that even say 2026 target for the inflation would be says at 80, either +2 or -2.
That's right. That's right. So
according to research,
Dr. Cass, on say Jona Kwesiam Ponsa di Intia Mope Masempa. Me sware matra kwa o.
I know.
On say bibi kram you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Me kasa kwa.
Oh, me so memra na ma she metimu.
That also what bo homo dinti etiefu otie ya omuntie ye pa.
Service ya abotre djuma.
Omuntie ye no mumfa figures no tutu ye. If say ye metra ha entwa figures ho ntro.
Sure.
Ye nim so ayenka. Ti de ebeka no so no etiawa no afane saa ebo abaso so a no afane saa. So the picture na ye twa ne kire say government we na nkasa no we committed or the political will say obeboa ama economy no grow. So you look at macroeconomic indicators in area no. The key question obi busa Dr. Cass at this point in say within 9 months a government can fix an economy within 9 months. Dr. Cass, ubusa the whole foundation of the economy, which is the macro, wale. Entina Meshas, I deliberately or intentionally took us back to the time offer to me no a free MPP and some Ejabedruhano. Na ye say, and Wabedruhin in 9 months. That means attitude has played a significant role into plaguing our economy into abyss. Okay? Government fiscal discipline alone. Dr. Cass, fiscal discipline. Say oman penyini no ene na pamfo no. Ebe make sure say sika obe project so obe use no. Obe use. There is a law in finance. Sa law no say if you want more, spend less. If you want more, spend less. Enti abribia ubeye budget. Now ube si wadwini pi say who live within your budget, you know. It's say you can really manage the economy well. Afi ube operating lean government. If you say eyeka Dr. Cass odeka mpanyimfo bu be say ye de kakra ye didi. Ewom so didi ba wanye prudent ewo kwan a ufa so didi no antete eniema bi so a wakakra no wanhwe ya no wantimi entria. Enti attitude account for me as I sit here to 30% of the changes we are seeing. The political will, the discipline, and then policies. Dr. Cass, Adiaba Kwasa make a significant role in this administration. Say, Abra one to me at your free MPP for honor. Na MPP a initiative policy be at the gold reserves. Into your reserves no can it in na $1 a Bank of Ghana. Dollar ne near dear guo ayesi kanesi esi achibai. Enti Dr. Bahomiane MPP say yemfa gold mum enye. It was left there as a policy. Now, one for measures yanto hu say gold no ukofefri ni. Gold no wo see odi ye reserves no. Edoso a enema yesika na nya ahoden year on. But ejina et say policy dada na. Enti die na abeye. Se na loophole kesie bi eda ho a ye small scale mining no. Efa kuntuna se ekwa amanoni.
Those is not PMMC cry reported.
Yes.
Sometimes we make loss of $60 billion.
Yes.
Over.
Me say, Dr. Cass, many tria will be ewo baby a metia. Wonu broni no to gold. Ami hu boase foa e ba na dwo one. Me say. She say watu enam gold board on 70. Watu but enkura ni nyina da so gu ho. Enti na ye gold no na efa kuntuna se. Enti abai we baye no de then administration na ehunu no ohunu ti de na obeye wo institutionalize a body a sa body no ebeto to sa leakages we nyina. That's the term we will give it.
All right. Open say odi wanu si ho.
Oh, dem say una moderating as and when we are.
Won say we be scope be dia che but though you better go back to figures because me sign share figures being so high.
Okay.
In the sense that a buying plan the kutana or the achieve a year or they me cry they make 6% because I see 5 me projected 5%.
Okay.
But I buying projected 6% of a year 6% real GDP growth in 2026.
Okay.
But a day before the budget I projected 5%.
Okay.
Until I am working between 5 to 6%. Okay. Cause aban no yeah before ntie nim say the amamuntie. But then me per areas and our sectors ebe drive sa growth no in 2026. Sa areas na me per. Into tie economists na me ndi komo na ono tepe agriculture.
Okay.
And I me catch and allocation eco agriculture and me it's almost at 2.2 billion. I mean I see say extra. What you say? Me cause extra.
Okay.
And okay say it is because yen commercialize yen agriculture. I need more challenge. Me person answers.
Okay. Dr. Cass.
And I'll push this gentleman.
Yes, so no na or one abem.
I'm not budget no buy.
Dr. Cass.
Me pacho ya no ma wona no. Why?
My yanko pure academics. Ni look at what drives the economy.
Okay.
Number 1. We direct, direct and indirect mechanism that drives the economy. The indirect I will start from is corruption. Because so we pesika, we pese economy no grow by a certain percentage. And a one kasa revenue no corruption take $3 billion per annum according to research out of your coffers. Me ya no pada wo check it. Oh, $3 billion every year is lost to political corruption. Ewo ben yimu. Enti won't mean expect growth in any sector if the growth itself no be deviled by corruption. Me pacho what in sensema na ekoso wo ECG. ECG sika wo begie nyina no. Procurement nkwa koto niema gu ho for over 10 years. Abre hunya. Because Obi is benefiting from procurement. Enti won't mean your growth. Abra won't tackle the basis for laying a strong foundation for your economy. That is one. After 2, you were a friend of the productive
procurement. Mami figure.
Okay, mami.
Based on financial irregularities in the public defense institutions.
Okay.
Research shows procurement in Kwan Yelusu 1.58 billion Ghana cedis from procurement.
What you say?
Oh, I have details.
Say anything I'm saying, yeah, Muhammad. See, Yelusu saying, can you
1.58 billion cedis.
Afe
and a contract so irregularities they come. Oh, sana already budget no can be say almost the contractors nibika, but almost auditor general say. Onko ye another probe.
Very good.
Onko ye probe, and then they realize say even contract crown also corruption is cabe 1.3 billion.
Very good.
And then taxes so scale unifa chance in arsenal 144.5 million. And a payroll so 144.5 million. And a payroll so you lose 38.2 million.
Koso bubo me pese ye de measure its effect on growth.
Sika ye yin out of allocations.
Okay.
Also kokko constitutions no. Also corruption so ye lose 6.9 billion. Ghana cedis.
Who dey count 3 billion no ho. Any dey work can mean group ni nyina into another 3 billion ye say 6 billion. Imagine say ye index sika we to the economy. To the nation's revenue, so how much will growth spare? Will it be upward or downward? So it means say the effect of corruption alone is giving us a downward trend of growth.
It means you lose guard on fiscal discipline.
That's right.
Borrowing.
Very good. What you say? It is a one tackle corruption. Hey, whoopah. Dr. Kaz, ye de broni ye bia untimi reverse your economy.
All right.
Intina me di free indirect.
Okay.
Afi yenko direct. Direct number 1 is say you have to invest in the productive sector of the economy. Ye ka productive sector of the economy data says ya kire say agriculture any service sector. Eno na lead eba ye sikasem ansa wako industry. So 1 2 agriculture service sector, I think service sector need the kind, and so agriculture, and so wako industry. Now free wako mining and so on and so forth. Now, Dr. Cash, and okra was asking me say, who be found sector by sector. Eye service nan kasano discipline ben eko hwa eko fight corruption number 1. 2 ekwa spare growth enti wofa ye ka service sector so a me nchirem adwuma bia ye de nipa e de na adwene eye service sector adwuma cerebral works ntufa Ministry of Health blah 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 all no the service sector what I say and agriculture no so sebi ye fua ye do Ministry of Agriculture ne nasefo ye nyina kaboma yes sa sectors we mi no any lead growth in our economy as it is into there what's our binding ye say sa service sector see any agricultural sector no wo semukina
okay
2 so asemukina wie dia any wo say oye policy a bed industrialize agriculture ne ye di value aba ye cocoa na ye export to them if say domestic consumption no emfensunsuanso kese bia ma direct economy no so into what the bro what do entos what do we ni nyina ye di but eniema ye de ko amanonia bibi ti say cocoa no as we speak no enter the threshold of 2 billion per annum and that's so that threshold that means say e die ne be ya se fa cocoa nko a e betimi anya 3 to 4 billion.
Well, very good. Yenko after time into yenko papa yo.
Okay, yo.
But before me ko papa yo ni yen clear ni oma ba ku mienu miensa bi. Na o kasa fa a single digit inflation no.
Okay.
You are right because na Fitch solution so I predict in 2024 say the TBI be single digit in 2025.
Okay.
But then in our year jumadin so without prudent measures unya single digit no.
Yeah.
But now yemra gold no so biom before ye be arrive our PMMC issues no.
Okay.
Now we say gold no are stagnant.
Yeah.
Pacho yenko Bank of Ghana me pese ehwe bia na me de chiro wherever I fall short.
Yeah.
Okay say in 2 years.
Okay.
Gold now is stagnant. But a shark more time. Within 2 years, they had accumulated our gold reserves from 8 tons to 30.8 tons.
Okay.
So a whole figure no they na me no nyadwene. But I don't know say if and I'm there to screen so no. Bra form kakra na ohun baby e free ba. Me na me source mu me pa. Bra form.
Oh yeah.
This is Bank of Ghana gold reserves.
Yeah push mama so.
Me pa choma te me de ma uni how.
Dr. Cass.
Yeah. But they were now cast a stagnant. I wanted to remind you say in a space of 2 years, almost the free 8 tons to 30.8 tons.
And now obi did 9 months. E dey akosei. We are now the higher ratio. No?
That is your argument.
Argument no. And when I was talking, man ko to figure me use word stagnant.
Oh, you are right.
Yes, man ko to figure. I use stagnant.
Stagnant no na me who baby a free ba.
Say
I the document.
Yes, I stagnated because okay. Sikana nke wosi enya free gold mu no. Ye di gold no e dwane fa kunturase.
Okay. Leakage
is abem nti inflows na enke wosi enya ebe pagya ye gold reserves no. Sa inflows no were block. Now your research na check it. Time aban we buy
and I me knew it because proud to the elections.
Yeah.
Me beside Shaq mo catch them say ahead of that policy.
Yeah.
But I keep asking say why a Bank of Ghana horti policy.
Very good.
Yeah. Bank of Ghana horti policy.
Yes. What I say. Ain't Dr. Cass? Yeah, analysis we mame.
But is that the main reason why? Because of the leakages? Because now PMMC so be catch say go ni before kuntina say you lose 60 billion.
Oh yes. Dr. Cass, ain't imagine me person your analysis we mame say in 9 months about we nya gold say and I be ka ho. Na say ye gina say.
All right.
The figure is about 50 tons.
All right.
The figure is about 50 tons.
Yeah, be check it.
And it say on my 38 point something na okaya in 2 years.
30.8.
30.8 in 2 years. Meboa. And in 9 months ye nam say pe figure no mame.
Mate.
Na ye fanya sa analysis.
Message man am here. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Darren.
Senior.
Ishak. Me wakwaba.
Yeah.
How was the weekend?
Kakra.
Anya betel.
Kakra.
Lectures na no I ding.
And I'm on if he's not conversant with the figures, he shouldn't go there.
But you know me, when you mention the figure, I'll go back to my books then.
In all our analysis, in all back
no, wait.
The comment here, a serious comment. It's an indictment on my integrity.
No.
Figures
Dr. Khan, even what you read to me.
Corrected at any time.
No, listen. Even what you read to me confirms what I said.
Exactly.
So I haven't messed up any figure as I speak. And you don't use that. What you say? 50.
He's actually mentioning
no.
current gold reserves.
That 50 was a guess. It was a guess figure. Don't get him wrong. Don't get him wrong. Don't get him wrong.
I made that guess.
I said, no, guess that. It was a
figure. 50,000. He couldn't have even guessed 50,000.
Okay. But you have the figure. Martin. Darren.
Senior.
When I was one of the budget haba.
Aye. Senior, education don't feel back on you. I need not to go into it again.
Sure, go into it.
Oh, the intended say.
My brother, go into it.
Me person me share abasoba budget yeah, but Dr. Kesela to forcing. The modern more 9 years into government, 9 months or 10 months into government. The modern more. Share Dr. Cash. Sa success here you wuni. Enye for the agro success so. A serious work. But I think and John Dramani Mahama and his Honorable Kesela to forcing Oma demonstrated at the first. We have demonstrated knowledge and innovation because ya wo ewura no nso a wo ye akrachefo a wo nim economics wo MPP ya ofa Abra Osei Asare ofa Dr. Hamid Adams ofa Ken Oforiata ofa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mu ofa Obriti says the kamuni ade nyina. They have knowledgeable people in their stock anti enkenisa yenya such a deteriorating economic results. But say atu forcing any the team it mean demonstrating knowledge in achieving these macroeconomic indicators here. Why couldn't Dr. Bawumia achieve that? So but what must say offer and before ye kase almost was sikasem to ya MPP for the kan wo asem say we have the men and ya no results ni yehu ye to the extent that parliamentary caucus majority or 88 of them could stand up and say ye hia papa we. But what must say so and so we success are abba and yet just a fluke. A demonstrable knowledge in economics. Etosumienu, ya demonstrated now me can say in this age, and yet parading yourself with university degrees and a chance to but also possessing the understanding of how things work. That is why Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia calls Zimbabwe ya pamo no. One bed disowning the catcher said they don't need him on Muntate. Oba Ghana house the economy channel sir when Tate. Also a consultant Mamo. Yan services, they didn't need him. Won't cut the very good. And now to forcing and also understanding the Ghanaian context of economics. And now what Timia Yen achieve. Until you demonstrated understanding, we've demonstrated leadership and knowledge. Now, we're demonstrating leadership why these successes have been chalked. you are demonstrating moderacy in our governance. You for expensive, luxurious private jets. Yeah, you wasting your money, sika, which the money can be used in different areas for development. You are demonstrating because when His Excellency John Dramani Mahama demonstrated leadership in achieving this feat. One, economic dialogue. Me pacho me boa. Economic dialogue. Ye frɛ wo mo anim di nyinaa wo sikasɛm toto ye ho emi ekohia ɔman ne ye dia. What do we do? Na no metu nyum bi em say Dr. Kratoi, Professor Smasa Pontoi, munsom ma yenye adwuma yefa mo ya de shimeyi eni yenara. This is what we demonstrated. Sense of patriotism. Ye do obi anyansa ne nim de ka ho ni akyekyere ɔman ne sikasɛm. Not one MPP ohunu so ohunu adwuma ni so waseme nko amene meeting ekohie mo peduase obi anyi 20,000 kofi. They have nothing new to discover under the circumstances they find themselves. And NDC track record that yenye inflationary figures over energy sector, fuel prices, over agri sector, food prices are dropping in Anna. It wasn't just anything. A prudent management. Dr. Cash, yeba ye na mo keka area sibia enye bia akoso o mine sika bebre. O mention procurement breaches, o mention contract inflation na mama figures no. E ka baby baako, which I'm doing an extensive research on that. And by next week I don't know more ekwan na me ba ha no mo a. Me put all unnecessary contract abrogated under MPP and the judgment debt that we had to pay. Reckless management, petty management star. Eyeneshi metwem contract we ga wa NDC ni won sese wodidi ye betwem NDC na de ne ba ye won sese wodidi ye betwem na ye obitimi ko siw ye $140 million na ato force akopa gofadame no akwaya kwane wo ho ayese ate so about $120 million na no ni age so a save Ghana $20 million 120 na ye kopia no papa dia nti nyama ebo mine kano under ye ba ye. We've not done that. Now in history under the Fourth Republic NDC judgment debt be anywhere it was caused by NDC. No judgment debt. And court awarded. I challenge anybody who is listening to us to give me one case.
What a challenge.
Yes, sir. NDC for the course sir nuisance unwarranted contract abrogation now. Am I incurred that judgment debt?
On that aspect of the budget, Finance Minister Eka in Parliament say just Auditor General.
Sure.
So on him. In fact, almost started rejecting claims ni be cry. For that we are aware.
Those ones is why I did kwa broche kotua no so no wasem.
Ni nyina paper so. But me pese
me ba ho.
Nyabotre.
Me das bi ne.
The other man no pese me question be ma. But me question where dan obi
me yan me ba ho.
Me question where dan obi.
E dia so nya ka che. Nya ka che
question na hear me.
Me ma.
The other man no ye rhetorical issue, political, ya tini nyina.
Me politician dia was some Ghana for.
Na me pese wo kan dia wo budget ni mu kire. E no na Ghana ni tie ncheche mu budget no ka say and this is for budget today me want to so we be boy in 2026 me ba ho say inti me bisa o say o ba hin fa me na me bisa o go say o so ba o ni baby aba. The issue is kwan ben strategy ben and amode be manage your debt I be reduce debt to GDP at the amount ahead of 2026. These are some of the things the market people want to hear.
Now, me can be near Master. Your chocolate success. You have to talk about the success. You can't talk about the challenge.
No.
So
answer this question for me. Yeah.
Strategy back one.
Yeah.
So what can debt? First of all,
strategy for managing debt.
Strategy for managing debt.
And then reducing debt to GDP ratio over the medium term. ɛno na me pɛtie ɛno na dwadifoɔ ne pɛtie
oh ɛno deɛ wode makɔ mu yie
very good
ɛdeɛ kwa na ɛde debt ɛba first of all I also understand what brings about the debt and now who reduce debt how do you reduce your debt? By paying and also not incurring more debts. If you have a debt to manage, there's somebody debt portfolio. First of all, nyama be na buy debt na balloon. EBM dey na buy beka ho debt e benya bi di ateka. You say you need international partners e di omoka no. We are having a debt restructuring program with them. You know omu din komo. Emfie emredodo a wosanki etua no. We are having discussion with them so betimi atwema maye. So that we'll be able to rebuild our economy and build the sectors that can repay itself. And no,
very good. Also, a basic question, and I may be papa away from the onset. Now, me be son say, yeah, share a year quite a bit for a budget to be able to be a boy and hobra. Also, say, baby, I can sectors a bit to me, I can home a born and hobra. Meaning, I growth as some now, baby, very good. I get you. It may be son say, on my sectors, beer. Ebetumi amma yensa kasa growth no mene lecture na kasa no use agric as ono an instance who use the sector ben na mo nature ana mo do musa to so amohwe se ebeboa ma oman na tumi anyi ono use agric
the mining sector mining sector gold 17 year ken
okay chechem che
one so we young gold. And you see, sometimes buffers, things that can be turned into economic buffer. So here under PMMC, send any sika any say a changing year in gold board. Kwanya ama more money into our system now. It tells you that our sector no holistically so yen year yen ko euro bond grab him.
Yen raise bond.
Euro bond say but me raise domestic bonds. But external bond quite we here. So we call international markets no the commercial markets no akwaje loan and boarding abano. We are looking at mining sector alone with gold board yetimia ye strengthen gold board system no mu ye krama.
Okay.
Abaye very lucrative. Na government etimi nya ne sika more than what if you say we cry first year because a piloting a novel is a novel parastatal yekriti enti nejuma waye how do we strategize it, open it up more for other additional revenues, which other areas na loopholes are yebetimi ahwe gold no ye the security system be mu a untumi fa bi mfa ba bia na baba ye backbone now agric and na Ghana's backbone but now gold sika de maye no huge. So me hwe from mining and minerals point of view ye ni year sikani ye bebre which can spell on growth.
All right.
Other areas na mensan ko agric no you need to change the focus and the face of agric now. Adia ye ni we want to get into state farming into starting institutional farming, fire service for yebi, prison service for yebi. Ghana Army Force was started.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can say institutional farming. Yes.
Since when?
Oh, yeah, we're launching this year under the Feed Ghana program.
Oh, okay. All right.
Under the Feed Ghana program. Into your pen say benye enuane bebre. Now no me catch you say oh yeah, o person will turn the face of.
Na na ho san target secondary schools now we agree no.
And send in your institutions.
Ni nyina kan
Ni nyina kan institutional farming.
Mo enroll on waka ho.
Yeah, enroll on waka ho stage by stage. O start it. Na oko we ni mu a they will also come on board. If you acquire yenya corporate institutions because now they also want to get into it because one abai betime created the readily market for it. Umoka. Ebro currently ebro one commodity we are seeing in fact I in Chebia aka 3 years. Na Germany almost move away from electric cars no more and almost go back to combustion, especially Benz. And going back to combustion, no, the original engine no more use no. Now, a brother, ya oma your research on say media bro cry gasoline in my car. A bro. And Tibeka can na feed Ghana no
ye a long term.
Me patcho tio, and na feed Ghana no. Ya me nya bri serious ho mo no. because it can be turned into so many opportunities.
Bibia betimi
asi. It ya no. Na wo John Mama o ya de bia beka say e too far. But when ye nya COVID-19 ma wiase no we see hospital betimi contain sa yare nye no a or the Rage Hospital UGMC and COVID-19 bank MPP fo mpanyfo bibiri a menu mpanyfo komu wi e fa no ko da golebu e John Mama ni so ade hu me but John Mama first a Greek no so kwa no unya the raw export na
o brother so you note nti mo anu si
they told me you know a hwa a Greek ho na bim what we are looking at is processing. When you add value to it, that's where you can add storage and other things.
Okay.
And until the nay, so we are going to get na yeah started say na abai na eko see ni processing factory
for
on say ya de kuko for so na ba etwitwa ya package yenso ye de Ghana. Nti one more ebe grow ombe rere nkuko ni nyina no abai na ebe to free ho, you don't need to carry it to the market yourself. Abai to no akwa process no de aba ye wi bi ni de bi kwa abrochiri for export earnings strategically say you do mine ko enye MPP for a wo mkodua bra na ebra short ni bia
me da se papa na se say am obetwa COVID-19 mu ebeboa mo de
papa
because 2024 abra shark mu free na COVID-19 kwa ma 3.1 billion na 2025 one say your friend saying budget Ghana e ka che mo say mo mebu COVID-19 no mo mebu akontanza na matwam
ye mebu akontanza de na
ya COVID-19 da bi na say oba na COVID-19 woje 2025 oba na say woje
yes say
yeah
projected this year that's why they obey accounts I know they say by here
it is projected say my 3.97 billion
let me say and no say John Mahama say sika no kra na e projected na ke benya no obi amfana de enhye ne butum. Let's look at innovational way of generating revenue or man for ntua with pain.
May I say thank you very much.
Thank you
Jacques Dr. Cash inshallah wabedru
Dr. Madasi
me patcho say minim say budget un kan we oguso a
me guso a me kan
oh yeah
me guso a me kan gidi pa so yeah
what is your interest in the budget
me kan gidi pa
and then we interest in
budget oh the attorney say mame mo abaso
that's it
say yetimi tie program bi na obehwe no host na or no host program no subject area no kra no one kind of better now beyond that no it is not your field but you are very conversant with the issues and that is the reason why a lot of people want to listen to your program
and I must say
and Ukraine Dedi Kain. His Excellency, the former Vice President, Alhaj Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. DMB. Waje bia mo my Ghana papa. Na ogusun swan so bontwa na yire waha yire ye ho se obe winni na obe flag bearer. Ni age power no 2028. No waye more for my Ghana. Sure. I will move Maumbia into this budget smoothly and let us watch the figures and how they are appearing. Dr. Cash, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Emra no African Development Bank. Obi ampamono. Eye osi ade ya de danko akufuado. Obrema na tiko etise obi anim. And no was our friend no say Mamudu San Free Africa Development Bank bra ni enko election 2012 ono nkasa Africa Development Bank boss na nkasa baha na numu asem say opa ne chese mo ma na African politics enye okona wen ne kra na abohwe no so mo mfa ma but Mamudu Bawumia defied it to come. Africa Development Bank boss na nkasa nanum asem na me kotuo enti Darren for him over yenya politics ma honte o tan wa kadu a no in America Dr. Cash. Darren can say woman they are achieving results because they are doing things in moderation. What can you say me? Darren, we are young politician. And me say me bad platforms are me change political conversation. If you say ye deter ye pamo nkrofo efa ye democracy ni ye politics no ye pamo nkrofo nkakra ye pamo nkrofo. Ye pamo nkrofo. If you say ya na wo mutie a wo mutimi hia no ka chance ya na mu free say mu nya platform no na mo de kasa ya mu pese mu chese ade no munim chan ye ntira na tie ne ya na esi ye tie ndra na nye se munim chan ye hwe wo under your presidency for this year you are spending 11.3 billion for 2025 budget. Adodankwa Akufo-Addo spending 8.5 billion. No more saying the government, a bloated government, reckless spending. Now 11.3 and 8.5 is like night and day. This are not any area. What is this? Government compensation 2.7 billion. Is what you are spending this year. Adodankwa Akufo-Addo spending 327 million 2024. So where is this? Where is this? And then some adina ya hose asay ya dear be so what you want head and tiasie. You can't so yemfa figures non tat 1 year is whether you are spending recklessly or not. Government communication 38 million. Government research, 78 million. Government research, 70 million. Women's Development Bank, we are allocating 51 million. That is where your priorities are. Government communication and research, and not women development. What this is where where is the funding to support promise you, particularly a brand now of the running mate or vice president? So that's point number one. Number two is that Gold Pitches Program. NDC 1 and introduced Gold Pitches Program. They didn't. NDC 2 under Mills Mahama introduced Gold Pitches Program. Even New Patriotic Party Adodankwa Akufo-Addo first term why introduce Gold Pitches Program. But when the going got tough, even tougher. What you say? And that is where nipa said nipa no adwin e wodi trim. And the DNS here. This COVID about 2020, 2021 Russia war in Ukraine as what I remember, now Russia a key player in terms of manufacturing of oil of man did not shoot to Abraham supply was not coming to the world market. The prices are rising here. Exchange rate here. Huh? Oprohima or wasu wo dumuni wo doto. Mamudu Bawumia. Oso hinchenche nani ebre nani ho anebre. June 2021. June. Listen to me carefully, and everybody must Google June 2021.
What happened?
The government under Adodankwa Akufo-Addo Mahmoud Bawumia launched the Gold Pitches Program. June 2021. Dr. Gash. Ankasa CAD ya binding and easy so ape gold no na be foreign exchange amayen na abomodi na kushi abe key within our economic management. To the extent say any linking it to gold for reserves. And the just any yen to gold no fangu Bank of Ghana. Said ya okay no move from 8 tons to 30.8 tons as at the time of move free about. who say but what you say nice and proper so better so say the budget you can say agenda that one hospitals no be for 10 yes sir
yeah
na wa hwe no wa complete what you say but Dr. Cash and you say gold for reserve no but just look at gold performance even under PMMC
then
Doc, when I say yeah, gold export inflow anywhere near 7 billion 10 years before 2023 near hit is 7.6 billion but watch it, that is after gold purchase program na near amount to know Dr. Cash end of 2024 near hitting 11.4 billion. Okay? It is okay and another don't go for them. Now handy over no. Okay, say your gross international reserve no Andrew saying over 9 billion. Or just about 9 billion. And that and your deal will be because Ghana you broke. Dr. Cash okay American. Yes, that is what another don't go for the kind. Gross international reserves as at the end of 2024. Now saying either 8.9 or 9 billion.
8.98 billion.
So 8.9 billion.
So whether you
so you say 9 billion.
Yes, so 9 billion. It's so okay. It's rounded figure.
Yeah.
9 billion.
Yeah. And at that time the component of gold was around 5 billion. Component of our gross international reserve of 9 billion. The gold component was about 5 billion or even more.
This is 5.92.
Thank you. This is my figures are very close. So, as Dr. Cash,
5.92.
Dr. Cash, it is here. Thinking outside the box, and that is what you are saying in this budget. And Sausha even January this year. Under PMMC because you can't gold board na I'm going to say gold board no a heaven adiedia ya reveal dia mayen. And that is the game changer. The idea of the gold purchase program is what came to solve the problem. Yeah? January PMMC January alone when you are 605 million export of gold.
Yeah.
Now by April, like you say, Emra Abawe eteki over no. Now on launchy gold board. Gold board began in May. Right? June, the month of June, gold exports here $897 million.
102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Huh? Dr. Cash, this is the momentum. This is the missing link. And Ghana, you're losing for so many years. Dr. Mahmoud money about Dr. Baumia Shia, Ewakra. I meet the press, in the lead up to election 2024. Question I'm rating number 1. Every framer a dunya me honadai. Obusa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia one straight question said, Doctor, a dear bear pa, and I say, yeah, which hey. Senka muhunu yeah and kamunem senka bedeng kebebwa frema lande nanu and see now Dr. Woodward say gold purchase program. Watch obia over video and be a channel for Sunday. Frema dunya min nanu and see of Dr. Woodward is a gold purchase program. Dr. Cash adia every mu abano and they say I feel share forex na and I to they are doing it, they are continuing. As a matter of fact, or hand you over na the speech or make it an account. Maybe I may land on Dwabrem, Mr. Wa, I for income on the term. And when I say buy, I say, na I say multinational companies. I'm withholding names because they do what?
Yeah.
Dr. Naka Chama direct. Our office. Bank of Ghana for and they know move some multinational company no and the vice president office. Okra 4 billion Ghana cedis. Bank of Ghana any dollars for the man. Doctor say but the answer is very simple. 4 billion Ghana cedis name World Bank of Ghana. Now World Bank of Ghana when them say 1 month gold purchase program no over 4 billion no ento gold nya den ema no fanko. Ye dollar kakra na ye wo egu ho na ho akwa atwe na egu ho na ye nsave. outside the box. Share a my Ghana ya Messi Mamudu Baumia, huh? Mamika number 2, Mamudu Baumia in this particular budget. Number 2. Share Dr. Cash. And I'm taking you to electricity.
Okay.
Didi Kai 24-hour economy in 4 years. Hey, asam na de. Until I was in your time, no. Me tam lu sopa. Asam na odendra.
Muina papa no. Okay.
Asam ni de.
All time.
Cash men fi no asam ni de. Asam ni de ba. 24-hour economy. Budget way by 24-hour economy no. One more allocate. How much? 110. Dr. Cash would tell me pa.
With you.
Flagship programmer. Wo say would a game changer. What do Bama Mabuna Jumaye? A Juma Bako. A Mabunu Mianza. Shift Mianza. Well, look at 110 million Ghana cedis in 2026. Are you serious? Are you really serious?
What is the problem?
And one job creation. 24-hour economy no. What's he? A Juma Bako. Any Pamianza. Shift Mianza. Said you bear Mabunu and a Mabunu G. And I'm going to Obama. I'm to Obama now. Now, Baba budget 2025. Yeah? Yeah, who's the Gabia also the budget? Why you home cutting in a year? We are not because it cost you $4 billion. Right? It cost you $4 billion. And maybe you crado. One more fee, one money, one more share budget to know. Dear, a day 133 no ever bar. I say, yeah, no, one more budget to 110 million. And one of them is a somium. Says young she yaman of 4 me doing me. As one become an abre. Say young she yan sorry as well. Yen baby and foul. As one become an abro. Me can what platforms but pray. I guess I'll hang one. Say young she near prioritizing job creation through all the sectors of our economy. And the particular say, what can say, Mabunu say, oh, baby, yeah, 133. Now, who, budget to what the 110 million, and I shall for 24-hour economy. Are you serious? Are you serious? Sure, I feel winning. Uber electricity, you were saying, don't get yourself, so person here, Jumanajua. And the 24-hour economy, no, you better some another form.
Yeah.
Me. Google, I don't go for the buyer and what tea electricity. I declare what is 17.5%. Was that is for manufacturing companies 30%.
Commercial meters.
Yes. Was that is for mining companies almost use electricity? What is 10%? Was here dear yard danko kufuado or branch here in the new Nandimankasa, Nandimankasa. It is so be the ticket is so be enemy. Dr. Gash, you enjoy me 3 years, sorry, 2 years. You enjoy some reduction, no? 2 years. Now, the other 24-hour economy, now production at your cost, now member and your Jumayano. Within the first year, I finish young corner, you know, we're increasing electricity 17.8%. 17.8%. And it's still counting.
Simami enu fa simami.
Sha, me see yaton. Yen color flat screen TV akoto black and white. Sha, atufo se nsa be dintro.
Entro ben.
Sa electricity inflows no. One increasing by 90%. I am talking about our friend is saying paragraph 79 of the budget, especially our friend is a summary budget, no?
Okay.
Highlights, no? Paragraph 79. Okay? What's all my increasing electricity inflows, no? By 90%. You tell them some yam BM. Hey, I'm on your 4 year. The attorney said, digitalization of electricity, payment of electricity bill using mobile digital platforms became the game changer for electricity company of Ghana.
Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia.
His Excellency, again, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. the year 2022. Okay? Yeah, Rezi, revenue 8.79 billion. By 2023, now through 15.75 billion. And I'm happy. Na Joy TV. Na Evans Mensa. Exactly. Na that was the time when electricity Nankasa company of Ghana ECG the revenue increased by 81% after the introduction of the digital system.
Why?
But what you say? That is what we are for you. Now to say Gaza Sports Stadium has a digital ticketing crime and man a house of folk about 1.4 million. Let me see that.
And a credit. May I say,
what's son takrache? Ne hu nebre oprohima awo wusu dum ni odoto. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
May I say, Papa, Musa Batwa had a message about the President Mahama. As the President Mahama, the Finance Minister and the entire cabinet deserve commendation for introducing budget reforms, which is widely applauded by the people across the world. This clearly highlights the difference between the NDC and the NPP. While the NDC consistently demonstrates prudent and responsible economic management, the NPP has shown a pattern of economic recklessness. My warm regards to the Chief of Staff, Julius Debra, Wei Efri, Musa Abatwaho, and on the buy. But now, me call so be 2 books a mamma for na kinkan. Mr. Wada, yeah, but what the top FS series books, mamma frano, and no, and a bebomo. Ghana Education Service a jatum, naka, and so approve books no. Shannon books no, I approve books. The free next one, Kosi JHS3. Books ning ebi ewo ura any leading bookshop across the country ubenya wonum copies no ebi ewo honum no more English language a free basic 1 ekosi JHS3 or more history of Ghana a free basic 1 ekosi basic 6 IRM a free basic 1 ekosi JHS3 computing a free KG1 ekosi basic 6 creative art a free basic 1 ekosi basic 6 science and maths na preschool no so mo free next 1 to KG2 omo ngoma bi tise numeracy language and literacy omo creative art phonics computing coloring and I'm writing for preschool and the kika home na JHS for books no so a free basic 7 to 9 that is JHS 1 to JHS 3 or more English language social studies science RME and after more computing and career technology supply past exam questions in Tubo Remo Kumasia Eputoja Amoban station no and Ankranso Danso man first stop now bet you after professors books so 0243 299938 0243299938 and at 0540-755-465 0540-755-465. Yashana ochena say eya tofia some 3 Hepa plus Pavi and a plasmos onumbia ebebo ni peduan papa eboro ni peduan mana boni peduan ho ban if you tisu ekosi unase entini ya paika say general well-being eye Hepa plus Pavi and a plasmos and mofan eko school to be ma wonum okwa adwuma onya casus ne bia hye obagum kode ona wokro no baby bi etu aduro to aduro bia no obenya Hepa plus Pavi and a plasmos no ebi ewo ho and as to for betumi afre 0542 778572 0542 778572 and at 0542 807907 0542 807907 and at 0591367898 0591367898 me pacha open shopping papa parko yeah friend shop no stress I say open electronics any home appliances be to say fridge fan TV air condition if you dear huru nyoma just a huru ntade san huru mpaboa phones papa empo say open mattress patwa eh Abapa Enterprise na make for adiama wo Abapa Enterprise then she want delivery why I simple open say woni wonum di dwan so a obetumi download am app no na app no for any app store and I say Play Store no so and I obetumi Dwabrem e wo www.abapa.com www.abapa.com and I bet you from 0593 386-133 0593-386-133 and at 0593-391-848. Abapasi upeso chane kakra high purchase ning na the to me at the amount machines nibi so ho quality machines pa on showrooms no for 3 miles on Sakasaka Park no edi enimche friendly place orders is here 0593 386-133 and at 0593 391-848. Ya pai Abapa Enterprise o say so convenient. Yanko Ghana's premier private university ayaba kope and one Valley View University papa say we be admissions pono no e de ato ho available programs are betumi study e wo for the academic year on regular distance and after sandwich modes ni nyina bi e wo nti omo programs ni bi e BSc nursing, BEd in mathematics, omo English language, omo social studies, information technology, accounting, management and religions omo ho and omo we bit to say business administration with options in management, omo human resource management and accounting ni nyina bi and so ho na e postgraduate studies na person okoye e Valley View University omo offer MBA in accounting, strategic management, human resource management, omo ye administration and leadership, curriculum and instruction and field administration and leadership, omo ye and field curriculum and instructions me match obomodia na say Valley View University bi wa Dwabrem unwie no who say yes omo obomodia boa pa omo prepare for the global job market na omo programs omo ye honum nyina so no accredited by GTech and other international bodies. Omo location no ewo Odium Kumasi ha bomodia and obetu ato omo so www.vvu.edu.gh www.vvu.edu.gh and obetu from 0243 286812 0243286812 and at 0547 211281 0547 211281 na wetumini wonum edi nkomo na sadeachi na eko aye nkokora bombe be sabre otise nipadua no ye no fe kakra bi se no a jack empepre ho kra unya jeri na se ba misa ni bia ebetu malaria na se ama ho atɔ ntini e paika se general well-being aye jeri na se ba misa no mi ne be boa osisi yade ne enya mu nti ama mema sam kofom ne ade a aye jeri na vico misa no eno na ebetu magic no ade ama no ni na ekire no kaisa se moja edi afurusani woni padua nimu ye efiri utisi kosi unase se unya a perfect blood circulation eba ne se no a Gerinas calic mixture no numbi ubenye bi ewo baby bia etu eduro to eduro bia Gerinas calic mixture bomode ne tobi na no na onya eye akonya no afo ni kire Colina Herba, Giga Herba, Freddy Mens, Missy Herba, Danny Herba, Apidank. Na main distributor ni Amayeb Herba Shop. Amayeb Herba Shop. Amayeb Herba Shop. Amayeb Ewa Abu Station. From Amayeb was 0538484411. 0538484411. Na open Gerinas Herba lecture kwanya. Furniture Bremen UGC. Amo ben DVL no. Ana openum do ni bia tonswo de wani che Otec FM ha. Ubenye bi Fred Gerinas Herba. E was 0241 814677 0241814677 Donima Steel Complex Limited the two South Floor Sabamodia Bana dance hunioma the free chance de board dance so type bia opebiano ubenye bi Donima suye and na do papa carpenter for you sumam hotom Tropicano's AK Carpenter's Choice a free nkumam kona kesiem banding wire and so available iron rods ya available iron rods ya papa ho enye de gubo suom kakra na afide unze wankasa breno so onkonko se flow no na iron rods na zanzi cha technicals bomodia furniture Donima Steel Complex Limited ho na iron rods papa ewo na usia Boss Paper Products Limited a shani said Donima sister company no omo na omo ye Boss Paper toilet tissues and so omo extra soft and extra strong ebo amapa wa bra busumi na kona wie yesi omo ninda no meka na man tiase omo hurry up etumi no kama pa ni omo no safu lafo se utu no watua ana utua no watu ekwa ha head office no Asafo Wife Junction ya Ghana Revenue Authority and I'll do Tamalin Swa can feel your bank in David Junction you know and crying cantaman to your GCB bank touchman when chikwan so contain na ya don't bachi fi and still we did there Donima Steel Complex Limited 0244 126625 0244 126625 and 0540 101555 0540 101555 Donima Dinia boy ya beka se home of tropical product na ebiomon Otec FM ni Samaritan Villa Resort and Conference Center Kabum a jazz and salsa Christmas na because of program na Airbus Unitike Dwabrem ewo Samaritan Villa Resort wa fantastic discount I say uto bibia ho a obe so refreshing what you say nti jumadi no Airbus busumi ya de to so aduonu wotwe na Airbus 28th of November 2025 sada no eye fiada fiada ehye pa ebebo boys na enyimre no num na jumadi no ehye ase na ope Samaritan Villa Resort and Conference Center Chiakwanya St. Hubert Seminary I behind a opoku ware school no and as the otra ofri santase roundabout na o ba odi wani e kire eye fanchire bra no o de tra was gate no second gate wuram ti said ye okọ eye hope exchange no o tra eye opoku ware a obon se St Hubert unsani fanso a wuram wo ho simple kra wunti bibi akoso kama kama bra no mo krokro na ubo wuram wo Samaritan Villa Resort gym koso e wo honum spa e wo honum cheso mo down de manyina comfortable ai cheso mo wakese adantamu ne ketwa nyina ho omma breakfast ni ade chale no mbufe so de koyipa correct omo conference for seminars and meetings any other functions omo sound large space for event e bit say front na person we ya e pacho bomodia why I funny so for share so person yakobo na kono malt ni cook na go cake any ade a yanko Samaritan Villa Resort and Conference Center how I come so person we event reservation and other inquiries are from 0322495180 0322495180 na Vema Plus Limited the Prosavad capsules aba makase be me free mfishia aduana ede kono wa hel junso se me best star bi junso ma wonna pampan di akire ni ade a eye Prosavad capsules na be boa na afei so wa emre nkwaba no so aba fom ni ade o de bo ani a uhwiegu ntempa S-Drive capsules na make form out na ekoba ne sen kaboni gina wanum ekuro ato ominimu ni ade a afutim sa mama no chese adokuru ni padua no little capsules unya bia bibia be fine e dia ma afi dinat capsules nso ho oba ko mfiche na neoma nkoyie mfa mawa make am fu dinat capsules no dia ma for each mami you drugstore Unisaburam ho Oben Spark Enterprise Okwada Swiss State Ubenya bio ho Freddy Mensaba Ubi Danny Heba Kolina Keba Missy Heba Apidank Ena Adiye Pharmacy Ubenya bio ho na opedudu tour Vema Plus Limited 0244 370702 0244 370702 na wetumini onumadi nkomo Madame ho aba ebe legal matters President John Dramani Mahama swears in justice Bafo Boni Catholic bishops Ekacho man penny said declare a state of emergency. Bam. And then it's ya meba.
Otec 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Hey, Opani. Mashusha wache. Sa perfect series books here. Oma me koto obi mama mano. O wejajai. Abua wa mo se wo to make kan kama. Wa kabrofo. Na nkontabu okra de ejajai.
Wonderful. Mese Ghana for GAJ perfect series. Atumo no de jai. No de animdifuo ene twe wa nwoma bia. Owo crèche, nursery, any KG, books bia bi. And owo science, creative arts, maths, RME, history, coloring, computing, OWAP, nina. Every basic 1, equals basic 6. English, every basic 1, equals junior high school. Ne ban combine so or nina bi. English nom and maths nom me say books be anywhere. Perfect series.
Otec 102.9 FM.
Naka and so am approval into bata bia koto be maneba.
And na so we there so ko be kura betumi akotu akoton amani students o.
Na eno kura de what table no so say hwi wo mo sa set mock exams, terminal exams, and midterm exams. At the mass school so a here wo mo a etufo nko aputu oja station ho a enkran dance mine first stop any omomu ba bia yetonton books bia for 0243 299938 and 0540 755 465. Perfect series.
Your world's future is secured.
Medofopa adia bakwa emma self-confidence and say good oral hygiene enum apomoden obey obi ni need nkoma unsrechire esanse wonim se nka ana pampan efi wanum ba no oha obi enim eti wonso awutie me bra by Grace Dental ne behunu dentist mo hwe wanum mfama wo beye scaling and polishing na wo sentem bibia hihye mu bia no yenye yimpiepie ma wanum enna ho wo de wo sene so abu tu pese esiesie ne ade bisi so ma wa bra by Grace Dental ana wo de wo sene keka tu pese e mani gina abra entu a ye hwe wanim e wo by Grace Dental kaka ne hawo abobo ne wo simu ntokro emoye tuntum umpe ne sa ye twen wo ewo by Grace Dental nya ye ho adwuma e de amawo ana wo ha ne de ye wo say moa bia ni ho by Grace Dental ewo moa e de mawo by Grace Dental ewo breman ose kwadwo DVL ne nchen pe bibia ni amien kasa 0244 97 68 05
Se unya fafim papa wo ngumesua ma wabra wo na koyie ma saa eno ti da bia me kase suku na obekọ ne de hu hia hu se obekọ suku papa wo bewi obenya adwuma ahwo no ena kyesa mpa wo suku papa eno nti na make for DHI College of Health and Education ediamao ane DHI College of Health and Education bra suku papa ne amount tie ewo early childhood education affiliated to University of Education Winneba sounds ne amount tie ewo diploma in education mu ema wona opeso chirade na qualification a degree and a HND holders in Kwan. Kaisa we no afiba ko pepe no wie your regular and your evening classes. Kaisa certificate we University of Education Winneba and a demand near Mompon campus and a Kambum. Enya no kwa ye mantity pa our certificate in sign language and also chemu e be mantity our medicine counter assistant meche MCA. Na fe obeso be top up also our dispensary technician 2 and 3 so and also ye be mantity we papa bi. You a DHI College of Health and Education Echikwan ewo Kumase Patase yeben Dr. KJC Sunyane Sahi Debiso ene kadezo sono ye podwuma dikadika wo ho from 0244 213 187 0244 213 187
nako nak na hifa na manfo agitwi ene twere de ekwa binum so tete faso yi sikes nonte na clinic a doctor usu kankam edano doctor na obehwe wo yale agise wo hu moja kuo na na no krepa mania na mehwe ade a mehu ni yie mekuba bi a ebimu so glaucoma ebimu so pressure na be mani so ya ma afide na mehu na de kra
enya doctor na nanu ya oye screen won kokko no
no krepa
na say screen ne kra me ko bi ma ne de drogu mani so within 10 minutes ba na wo mani so ni na
akom ni nchiremu enya sem ketwa doctor say fa ni hu apa otene hepatitis B and C mechire brebum yade diabetes ayesi chire yade pressure mechire moja broso enem yade bia doctor tenete so mema sem entimi nkoyi empo so obema no ewu kra wo ba doctor say fa garlic ba ko pe ebra na obema ye bema asanso atde wo mpe wo be mesa opese ye kese tintin ana eni emi nua chire me ba bia doctor so e wo kumase achia Antoa road ahimfie ni soro hwa Dero Salam Islamic School Fred Doctor Tetefun so 0599 311 311
Otec 1029 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Dwabrem.
Otec 102.9 Yakoya Yasaba Prof. Yaba legal matters and galamse declared state of emergency.
Okay.
Yan pepa ni sorry.
Legal matters no the Chief Justice, right?
Me pa choma say. O man penya so ni.
Okay. Yeda o man penyina se na Dr. Cass ansa mewura ho quickly mamenti asem we free ho. Per our analysis ya ne ha no. Eye ye papa Dr. Baumia.
Ye brani swantia na why.
Say ye pe enipa bi abo ma baso ewo Ghana ha. For the year ya number 1 President John Mahama, number 2 Ato Forcing, number 3 John Alan Kojo Martin, number 4 ye papa semabo Ato Forcing,
sure
Canada Japan, ne mireninti hold me ha. Next time may ye full and extensive analysis of impanyinfo any how far they have brought us. Now in one breath, one figure, I say, we can't blame him for the shortfalls of MPP economy.
Mm-hmm.
In another breath, at the pebia a what MPP amemuma ene ami eduruhano yem famano mejan sa sem sebe. Dr. Cass, o maybe no say economic growth will be kosoa ejina peace. Na peace is soon send sembe kosoa.
So you have 10 minutes.
Yes, okay. Peace is soon send sembe kosoa. Just a justice aye juma. Any justice be ye juma soa. Just a structure na justice no ebe jina so no eno so aye juma.
Okay.
Dr. Cass, you will chrome her any hunu a form of instability in our judicial system. Eye mamia no oteso den time talk ono ekoba say government ese won tranche nkakra ne yemfa obi foforo emra ekoye litigation me de beko Africa hwan me de beko de court finally ekowie she obi na appointed o eye mami your system no has been that president ne wotumi a ye dey appointed chief justice into obi appointed o and obi foforo so ayato abama no aba and ono so esetrefie no mfa foforo mra pe ono ani decisions any dey wo hu ekoye atwema mentwe na enye good news for Ghana's democracy enti na me bompa ye say sa issue no be resolve na government no be nya adaje ne ani afokoso on progress ya Ghana fo nyina ehwehwe Dr. Cash law hu hia pa but about matters of the economy enipa cannot survive without food enti aduane ne transactions de ehia obia than law ena akoba se ene president eyi justice Bafoboni se papai omedi anim na onim o ka asem bia na ye medepa ye vete no o se atai aye kromfo tachi amwa ye de no begira nanim o ma no many years said ye be ya abra ono no ye be ya tai no na kire se so be wu akwa no awuko se nipa we eyobi a me peno in our current dispensation kire se me yobi a menye rhetoric me person ka me leader me ye pragmatic Dr. Cass figures ya wobobo e de kire me ha sisi a with respect to corruption no wabusa ho se as of mine going forward no ye ho den to deter politicians from wanton corruption. Say abribia no na Ghana elusu billions of cedis to its budget. Na yebe kwa akohwe me ba na me tie panyimpa bi na I was shocked say onu na sa asem no free nanum eba Dr. Baumia. Na me tie no so ya analysis bi say what the scandal of ghost names wo national service no was say ni yemo she no if you say Sikano is amounting to over 2 billion of our budget. So no allegation no ya ampa edia then make us say Dr. Cass na 2 billion no enyuma say ni betimi akriti ama youth enya biaye 2 billion no adwuma ben ene nipa betimi edi ama youth enya adwumaye Dr. Cass afi bia me see ye lose $3 billion to corruption adwuma dodo say ena say sika ya ye lose no ebetimi akreti edi ama youth no aye enti wo so nya justice bi to say Bafubonia say menka say ntirimodi enka unya obi a wadi Ghana ska to a tune of 2 billion 1 billion no am an life imprisonment me tiano because Ghana no ntimi mu obi tuonku no China minister ye chill so edi ska ni about you ye vote you kunwa na yense na ho ama obi enti me ye young na me ba politics ma me hu se na no kwaku me nu call politics ma okodi sika no ye bo nu tuoku no enti se me pe me life dia enya me mfa me nsa enka sika enti ye mpe justice ya obetimi abetra ho na adwiri mo mera to the extent say obia can stand up and manipulate him na o mind no sink into ditch. Dr. Cass enti papa no me ma no
me mpese said you can be say o man panyi bi obeba bi atumi baby yi chief justice ni free o
there be nyane sa ma me putu ni yem dia me pa kire ni say whether we like it or not your constitution no e wo fort kakra.
Okay.
The fourth kakra ni say your justice system no nye independent.
Okay.
Your umbrella akose executive ase. Enti executive no any what to me say we appointed judiciary head. Sana mpese mchire.
All right.
Enti me part say President Mahama onye boni pay our constitution. Say ono so be appoint to obi under him obetim na ye adwuma. Sana mpese me underscore. Say then administration anya bonia so appointee obi a we so nya ebone so appointee obi now
Simamiensa into yes. the state of emergency.
State of emergency many Catholic Bishop Conference no eya adwene 100%. However, ye papa President Mahama through Naimos mokaya alanchirematin adwene osehye say yen to the operation of small scale mining, any illegal mining o state or nano book amede ba page 52 say yen to complete na nano call President Mahama ho say papa menhye ya nka minya akonya say mebu o man a kam de be ye adwumani ane age na so fa kan de ho o de koma President Mahama na nam say President Mahama we are listening government inti ono so fa sa nim de no e ka de owo ho enne enye President Mahama ko bianti di na frɛ no Naimos. But you see, sometimes circumstances will determine event. Hwɛ de akeka krono enipa de wono mo nkwa atwa so over the fight of Galamsey ye wo ha enye yenim sem se enipa wono matu afiri akra ye abemufo menkai obi aya ekohre wono mo nkwa over this same issue of Galamsey. We isa issue no free wa Dr. Cass ene Naimos so fight ye kunkumbi e obenya temamufo ene Naimos classe ye aye circumstance I can bet obia say enye me nwanwa say enche kura no the Catholic Bishop kano President Mahama de beye adwuma na yo de beye adwuma no ni de beye me ne say Dr. Cass negative externalities bebreba minum mienu ene ye ma minum ni ye nuanom a ewo mmea ye to gold no FM no esobete obi bebu sase negative externalities be na make ho asem Dr. Cass say obi ope efie didie bia yam hyehye no if say kaninu na nka wo koto aduane wa abonte a yesi abonte aduane de nkanye onti no abidi say wo wura dwom na wo koto kontomre wo koto banche wo koto ntos wo koto nyadoa eni atosede eka ho a Dr. Cass na yemashew shia o yemashew ani say research say nuane nyina no emufa kase na ye infected with metal na sa metal ya eye infected with free eye cyanide any de keka ho Dr. Cass ye bedi akoyemu na nko obi mponim se aduane ya metoi efiri broni so na eba entimento a ko be steady say uko bantima dwoma Dr. Cass untimi nhunu kontomire kro na wo toro bia efiri baaye say ekofiri baby a yetu gold a Dr. Cass uyembe show if it's a research interest it's poisoned. Enti ye nyina no we are affected. Ye maame nom ye affected. Ye papa nom ye affected. Na de bia akohina mebusa ne say so asase yantam na wo say no ensuo na tini kobo asuom esevu krobi ensuo a onom na wo say no sa damage ni sika wunya free sa bia ho no can it compensate in measure
until you agree to the state of emergency
immediately na me kabio say President Mahama will listen because circumstance be esia ebe me na ye
me da se papa thank you very much ora John Akwasiam Ponsani attending Kano or economist, financial and investment analyst. Darren.
Senior.
Good. Mame to you.
Minua penyi Ishak Brobe. Wa ni nsem kan mu no wakenkan nsem bi amene nya adwene.
Okay.
And pese me hia no.
Ewo brem.
Ewo me brem maka the other ones nyina kan. Doctor.
Yeah.
Say ye ka Ghana ha economic issues are edin ba ko a ya me pese metie. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Me pese ye bet poni din kwa ka asem. Because ne nyama wa ye nyinara doesn't but ne nyuma die nyinara doesn't depict somebody who has had economic knowledge and education. Sure, Dr. Cash, me can some way. I want to state it on record. Maybe Dr. Cash, me catch you say he was disowned by Zimbabwean government.
How they say exactly?
Yeah. Oh,
he was not working.
He was not working for. It was them besides that good device be on one.
No, Zimbabwe.
No, he didn't.
Maybe, Papa Choti. Story no Ghana web. 27. Oh, me pacho. O kase nyama nkambi.
Okay, o de to aso.
Oh,
o de to aso ni na time ko.
27 November 2017, our story in the whole published by Ghana web. I say Zimbabwe disowned Dr. Bawumia, saying that we do not need him as an economic advisor. At the whole. For quite down Zimbabwe. On Katau, January 2020, Nanado appointed 38-member squad. One from the FS committee. One the depreciation of the currency. What is happening and provide solutions. Yeah, for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia account. Me, why I Bank of Ghana as a deputy governor. It's about the currency matters. Yeah, for one count. It was a verdict on Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia credentials and integrity. One tibau. One cattle. Dr. Cash. Minimum crown and penny for say banchenya eja nechre. Banche enya eja nechre. Fitch and other rating agencies, S&P, 8th August 2022, they downgraded Ghana's currency from Domhama's B- to CCCC+1 plus C. Junk bonus status on a Ghana sikasem kodru ye. Obi a wono ye economic messiah, oni me economy che obi a. Ne record ne abubo no, ne obeso mbi atete. Na ye ka ene ye ka economy ho asem a. Na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia dini nem se wo pede na ade. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni nem se de na ade. Junk status, that is why you took Ghana's currency to. Ene ato forcing, who is forcing? Oba yasa reinstate here under 9 months. Yasa diabo B-. And what was the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's economic prowess? Where was it? Dr. Cash, every prudent economic manager.
Justice Bafuboni.
Make briefly. Every prudent economic management must have this cascading effect. Improve living standards. Also create job opportunities. Every proper prudent management, economic management, this cascading effect must be seen or must be felt by the people. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Bano, John Mahama nye economist, but according to John Mahama's economic rating, indicators anymore. Now, what do we call it? Job, unemployment was saying 8.6% to GDP. And Obia wonim economy yet say Bawumia, mini apenyi shak bro bebu boni din. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say 15.7. Eti wo mreso. Ya ka on sa akwa say on 15.7 say just a figure. I said Dr. Bawumia ka say kan na epeno. Na epeno vote wom. 1.7 million vote ne wom sa na epeno. 15.7 check it in nominal terms. Number of population here adwuma nye. Enu nti mo say adwuma ma enem rantie kopa adwuma ya soldier wo akolebo ha ne concurrent me ni soldier enso dia me fe ko because there's no hope. Tie ba ye restore hope no obi apeso onya bi ye. One the chunk of unemployment egu Ghana amudi chaye. This is the chunk of unemployment amudi ja o man no. Ti kamu ye ntu ade so a ka Ghana ye na man na buagum and they say you to be where ni bre bi a was here the so amoso for moving unemployment from 8.6% to 15.7.
All right, back to the legal issues.
Na me kwate a
aka osiman nan
me ni problem kwa me wie ni tiawa hwa Dr. Cash
yeah
hey mama ka sem we kwa na me remfi anda na akufo adoni Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so ye economic prudent advisor me ba hono
back to legal issues
me ba ho Dr. Mahmoud we nsi
me pass ko sisi
me ko sisi ampacho 8 months in fact 8 years into government. Financial irregularities according to the Auditor's General Report from 2017 to 2023, 97 billion. 97 billion Ghana cedis. checking no percentage to debt percentage to our total debt. Na mama ko ha say. Sabre mi nwa panyi che me na go de or on na go de mbo ni no. Nadmo officer. Sabre so abedi maazi. Also oti opa o ma bia to kama pa na go de. MPP for say there will be constitutional crisis. And you be a down baba power be God knows when. And you be on baba yes and way. Your constitution provides for. Obia you be appointed as a constitutionally appointed officer of the state. And you're elected though. Even elected and appointed. Who will do's and don'ts. You have your limitations. Which boundaries you shouldn't cross. And to say who was Sanyama when you na say who go against the constitutional provisions now and more crime my autonomous now you bet near you and you so that is why we catch MPP for say pointy which aspect of the law and the mama infringing here in going through this process me want say there will be constitutional crisis. Yes, some of them adwini mu no one adwini mu say obi appointing no obi antimi ntachi timi ntachi but obi appointing obi dia ba. It is their birthright to determine whether they can work with you or not. When I'm offering the constitution, when I'm offering the constitutional rule, some democracy, say MPP, woman need democracy to they don't believe in it. They don't believe in democracy. And to say there will not be any constitutional crisis. So when your friend upholding the sanctity of the constitution, anyway, according to Okoshia panel committee no we appointed by the president. Well, letter they appointed it was signed by the judicial secretary. Meanwhile, it should be signed by the president of the state. Irregularity no.
More adwene foforo bi say before I'm before by number to me amend article 146 and
yeah you can say amending send it no there's no ambiguity be what kind here now what legal understanding ka criminal so open okra there is no ambiguity with that article 147
me that say
nti me call galamse asem no so tiawa
sima baako
ne adro no Catholic bishop for so there me omon ko aka there I think that they have a point. All right. Because under the Akufo-Addo time woman kind, woman kasai, woman tisa asofo bi no aka. Any religious leaders bi no aka. They spoke their mind and what they thought was wrong under Nana Akufo-Addo. Enti John Mahama penso so Catholic bishop mpanifo so ka I think that they are within their right enti no. President Mahama fa kwa dwindwim. Se be kwa de men se enya no within mining areas. Yeah. Not say the entire town.
No much mining areas.
Mining areas no.
Can
yenye no ho no mine na kasa entrance. Na no so this kind but that's why John Mahama vote over 1 million, over 100 million for 9 months no. Over 100 million ye dey be kunti. Who station troops no wa. They must be fed. They must fed me wa. Also mo didi, also mo nom, also mo hwe bi. Enti the sika bobo ho ba enti omo nti as say their concerns is within the budget consideration.
Thank you very much. Jackson Darren Pra, a member of the communication team for the NDC near Tenin Kano. Ishak,
Dr. Gash,
Yentungonya.
Mamun Bawumia, Niho. Niho Bawumia. Una ukasa utrima. Ona ukasa jiju utrima officer. Ukasa na ukano. Heyo say dama. Heyo say dama. Entino me yakwana
no balance.
Me yakwana yeni komo. Dr. Cash.
Yeah.
Abrantie mamudu bawomia. Wonim say na omen ho kra na nim andisfo nim say won na New Patriotic Party Obewin no lead party no. Nenya lunch matin, nenya Canada Japan, nenya ubia. And what they did was that any ye more dear say you be say anything. Now so Abrantie ukwa koba na enhyehyɛ a champion ye no na wasa abesi so. This is the thing. Nana do Dankwa Akufo-Addo so no ɔte ne office din COVID aba was wo mo hospitals a wo sisi ye no ɛna ɛbɛboa COVID Darren kan sort here was the University of Ghana Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo say COVID by no hu say Ghana a health facilities no very much exposed, may I say. And then was all in the office, the office, ne Dr. Mudba Omiadi, and a don a dantem tembiano on go through protocol. I can just walk straight to him. Vice President Office research him, and who said 88 districts in Ghana, in district hospitals. He walked straight to his boss at the heat of COVID-19 crisis. And I go for the so born a mania no surfing could not know. And that is what gave birth to Agenda 111. Please. Vice President our buy ya niema wa champion ne niema with enyi bibia and what the man who zedi na nampon san ka no please oh what can say we Adromedia so me pacho me na nanu ntia na say me ferro nka ma ge kama adwuna kire e wa apa ampon say bia me hu na na mai so ba me bias that was ampon san so
okay
ana ku faru nana musam enti mba me won claim bibia de na nampon san ka no and I've defended this all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, so sticker beer, what MCBS 33 or 34 policies are. It does one the initiative and answer on no champion. So he found a phrase what more to no one can say abano and never be no yeah manu if you are so dia watching from what from that music. I won't be someone. Nessa sana watch your pan. And Nipana is on record. Met me a common phone so the man who projected policies are either say or champion here and nasa or initiative. How much is Momo or friend say? Momo value says here. Momo Google mame. Momo value. Mobile money value. The value for Momo says here. Me sure say value in terms of money efa so me sure say summary a hit over trillion oba na say mobile payment interoperability sananka mo de GN saying 1.2 billion and this is for the GN 1.2 billion dollars and oba no mo twamu. The guy has been a governor of Central Bank before, a deputy governor of Central Bank before. Please. What muno, Dr. Gash? And then you're implementing mobile payment interoperability with less than $500 million, $400 and something million. Chesa ye nyamfa source ye adena ye dwuma gina ne naso kama ama ya se nya ho mfa so e kana Darren ne nkofo no komutiri chobo pa bugana ono na e kan o si kie bugana what does ye no ni free one achi no necessary negotiations koso na ye telcos ni de ni hwia ye nsa nye interoperability e ne banks no de ne ebeba. The best in Africa, not Egypt, not Libya, not Ethiopia, not Kenya, not any of the African giants. Ghana is the leader. If you are tracing who did it, Mahmoud Bawumia, super guy. Dr. Gash say yes, ye can financial inclusion. What ya say? E nipa na wo musika. And she show mom pass here and then and now mobile account on so. They say your financial inclusion is over 90%. It could be even about 90%, 95%. Obin Google mame. Financial inclusion. Momo value is now over 1 trillion. Oba na saying, come on, there's no more kind of That guy is super guy.
102.9 FM. The Pride
What
of
you say?
Ashanti.
BOT. He's an NDC guy. Was it any class NDC for the economic stability? A poor was for him. Na say ye wo credit bias be se de ma ye fama past government no na NDC for there ye be hulu 2026 and I tell you why. Maybe I tell you why. She onim say ne omo ka debt sustainability. The chopping board ye the MPP for the chopping board no so. Domestic debt exchange program, external debt exchange program. Nani ya me kontia atwa almost all force no you know offense a debt restructuring was 93%. Both overall debt restructuring. Okay. And if you say obey chem because I know say ma ye hand over no. Not debt restructuring domestic no. Now is over 96%. Now external is also over 90%.
Maybe
I am thinking the same reason debt exchange program. Debt exchange program is the reason why we are not making huge payment in terms of dollars for external payment. Eurobond 13.1 billion United States dollars. Eurobond. Ghana debt restructuring savings is over 20 billion dollars.
With all these figures,
it's a gold border. Every MPP, debt exchange program. Every new patriotic party. So if you are talking about debt sustainability today, somebody laid the toughest foundation for you to come and enjoy.
The nature of the economy you left. Yeah. Would you agree with me, Mr. Meka said there was a negative fiscal discipline?
Very good. Negative fiscal discipline.
Yes, yeah. That is a 2015.
Negative fiscal discipline.
Yes. Topic in person of Basso.
I mean, person would trim because what do you mean by negative fiscal discipline?
Maybe say what that maybe hold on. Because na maybe say oh the issue is
the context and say yakwa him tie meba come on tum
oh yeah no
tie yakwa him and when him no so opianim de edia hohian kese ba ye dey na make catch if you take Adodan Kwakufu economy between 2017 to 2019 edia na mo ye samre me see even electricity in Kwano, what is so 30% for manufacturers, what is so 10% for mining companies, what is so 17.5%. Did you challenge that? You can't. Obia what in fie, our no yen bibia yen budget in bibia, it maybe crisis eba. There is absolutely nobody. Whether IMF, African Development Bank, International Financial Corporation, or whoever, even John Mahama, outside, look at Mutala. You go and you admit, say COVID-19 Russia war in Ukraine had the disastrous consequences for the Ghanaian economy. Oh. But the test of time and tear the
allow him please I beg you
negative tear next time me say what you fear na asem si said you be see no ayire wo ho se wo betwe wo ho afri mu na enema asato to ye na ma ye be ma okay iba cho what you say
isha what can some no why you ma no
ye na ma ye be ma
said you to to no ma na kire se o ye be ma
yes
but sebi ye ba ye fie mu sisi a obo say ma metwe we twe next no munim be bia odi sika ni free ba but na wo yi said ye be ka si shark ye be ma bo mo nam ho nkonkoda no na e ka eda wo ti so.
You see, you know na say one ti Adodan Kwakufu for the economy no so one pay mu miensa tie one pay mu miensa pre-COVID, let me say pre the shocks. During the shocks and after the shocks. But what you say? Oh, it's a government no shock. And the doctor.
But you agree with me that where there is excessive money supply, that process can lead to inflation.
Yes.
Do you agree with me? If I just...
Money supply is almost.
Do you know next week? It's hard.
Bank of Ghana. Tienio. Ansana Bank of Ghana ebe yesano. Onyene sa kwa. Bank of Ghana, it's not set up se obenyam faso. Bank of Ghana or yes se obe ensure stability of the economy. Tienye.
One Timia.
No, Matthew. But what I'm saying, baby, what can I say?
All right. Okay.
Money supply and understand man. What can I make it show?
All right.
And okay. Say I buy way back at this time. Not obey sterilization. Sterilization and they say
exactly.
It was sky was circulation. No. Should be 55%.
Me that's be brave.
55% sterilization. And oh my day. And oh my.
Yeah, inflation go higher. There is a debt burden. The burden come over next week. Hey, what's it? Mate. Happy birthday, Kuma Josephine Sewa and Kuma Miss Fina and Wawuda. A happy birthday coming from Sister Ophelia of Ezra TV. Also, my happy birthday. And then, of course, this one also goes to my spiritual father, Reverend Benjamin Isuman Kofi, head pastor of the Harvest Time Assemblies of God Church. And Wawuda, happy birthday to you, Reverend. May the Almighty God enlarge your coast, prepare you for greater exploits. I'm on your channel for Sikanson Kaho. Oh, Jesus Christ, the Mumanti Amen. We so and my sister Patricia, aka Oba Fefe, and she also and our voice note team no home and Ewa with a happy birthday to you. About the young couple shira papa. Opa kuku mu no yano kama. We so and Edu-Vice appear Kubi. Dianquanta and our Edu-Vice appear Kubi. Happy birthday to you. May the Almighty God give you more life. Sika. If you don't sabe can be a sunyishra. Baby abedrubi abepimbi adum into bepima fem. Happy birthday to you. Birthday wish with you husband or eye Ura Kufi Adanse. Our inche. Also my happy birthday. This one also goes to a honorable Kwame Asante. Oya assembly member our neighboring electoral area. Also a Ashanti regional campaign team member for Dr. Brian Champon. And I would a happy birthday to you. A birthday wish coming from Kwabna Rakun of AS Silver FM. Now, Ura good fellow day of hay. Or a board member, Ewo Brekum Chelsea, and a brother to Coach Desmond of Fair, Blaster assistant coach. And I would that why. Happy birthday to you. A birthday wish coming from Godson, a Prince Wycliffe of Asqua NPP. And of course, last one also goes to Rad Douglas Asari of USA Army. We met for Nyomuya Santemai 2007 visual art class. Happy birthday. We are Mupu original pa. Happy birthday to you. Oma Excel and Ewa Wuda. We are Juma El Jab Pharmacy and Healthcare Asafo. And Ewa Wuda. Happy birthday to you. A birthday wish coming from a friend, Ayestivo, CEO of Legendary Barber Shop. Also, I'm happy birthday. My Pon 6 o'clock PM news is next on your radio.